Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, welcome to another episode of TylerBrianHour, aka TBH, aka TB Hour. Damn, man, it took a long time to set this episode up.
This shit was crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
For two different reasons. It's long overdue, and we just had to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit behind the scenes. Rate this shit 5 stars. But I'm gonna pass it to my boy, my brethren, Manzanam, TTL. You wanna say something to the people?
What's good, people? It is your co-host, Tyler Libra, a.k.a. TTL, a.k.a. Libra Hendrix. And we are gathered here today on... November 1st, 2022. And Thanksgiving is almost coming up. And we was just talking about this shit. We was just talking about somebody baking good, somebody cooking good up in here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it's... Somebody is going crazy with the Lowrys, bro. But, yeah, man, we're here for you with another episode of the TBH podcast, man. Let's get to it.
Rated 5 stars everywhere you listen to podcasts and get podcasts, because the shit we had to go through before this podcast, nigga.
Man.
You almost didn't get one.
Man,
but this is a very special episode, a long overdue episode. And, a lot of people get the Be Heard stimulus package, but this is truthfully one of my OG homeboys from back in the day. A legend in Des Moines.
Go way
had
back.
the nerve to call me a Northside legend when we was out. So he a worldwide legend. Like, he be actually doing the thing.
Hold on, you called this nigga Northside legend, bro?
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
All right, you got it.
But this
Y'all
is someone who
bro.
deserves his flowers. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys I'm always rooting for, and like proud to see you do his thing.
No cap.
Honestly, all the cool shit he be doing, I like. If I'm in bed, I'm scrolling on IG, I see him doing some cool shit. I'm like, damn, let me go get my black ass up, go kill it. Sean, aka Mr. Spacely, aka Spaceman, all the nicknames in the world. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling all right. A little drunk, a little faded. Wish I had some of that cooking they was cooking in the hallway, but other than that, man, we blessed. I'm glad to be here. Appreciate y'all niggas for having me, man.
Man, long overdue, man. Long overdue. One thing is funny too, because obviously, we all like went to middle school together, and we knew Sean. Sean, not saying he ain't our OG or nothing like that. He the GOAT. He this and the third. But how I knew this nigga was on, bro, is not hit. Is it hit? That motherfucker was trying.
This was clogged up, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I thought you. I saw the vein pop out your forehead.
Tired of this bitch clogging up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know he was gonna get it. But a funny story too is like, I think I was talking to. This is a few years back. I don't even remember Shorty. I just remember Shorty was on the caucus race, if you will, or whatever. And I was talking
Snow
to her
Bunny,
because I think she had like either a photo or she was out or something along those lines. So I was going up to her and I was like, "Oh, Sean, that's my dog." Da, da, da. And she kept looking at me kind of confused, like, "Who the fuck you talking about? Who?" And I was like, "Space." She's like, "Oh yeah,
nigga,
Space." I was like,
this is crazy as hell, by the way.
Once I heard that, I was like, "Oh yeah, he got it. He got it for real." Like, once niggas only know you as your nickname and that's all we refer to you as,
man.
you it. Well, actually, I guess it's not a nickname. It's who you are as a rapper. And
Took a long time to get to that status, man. I tell you what.
did it really?
Nah, I was just
I'm about to say,
You talking shit.
that shit probably it stuck instantly.
because I was gonna say, as soon as you kind of like all the East Side guys kind of had nicknames and they went by them, like it's kind of stuck, and then that's why everybody referred to you as, and then that's what's crazy because it wasn't like, obviously we went to different high schools, and not saying it was like a conflict, it was just like yeah, that's still Sean, like that's still my guy.
Y'all didn't have no nicknames at North?
Not anything where y'all had status. We didn't really have status. We kept
Niggas did not have nicknames. We just called niggas for short what their name is.
pretty much. Because like my nickname was Be Heard, but that's like
That's
my name.
your real name.
So that don't really help. And then also, I think it was just because like y'all took on that mold of like Wiz Khalifa, like that kind of style and that kind of swag and that kind of era. And
Yeah, man, it was a different time.
we didn't look right as a unit. Niggas for some reason adopted us with like Lil B, and not saying Lil B ain't goated, but like
He's definitely a
Oh
legend.
God, our
man.
school was like on some
Lil B's
Walker
goated.
Lil B shit.
I was fucking with Lil B too, though.
I mean,
Bass God.
not the host, like not everybody. Like it was definitely a select few, and everybody was like, "Y'all can have Bass God. We gonna have Wiz Khalifa."
Nobody was not fucking with me on that Bass God shit.
Nigga, Lil Buse really
There was
like
a few that had you.
White Flame, Blue Flame,
Blue
Bass
Flame.
God.
God,
Oh my God,
bro.
Bass God.
Pink Flame.
Black Ken, nigga.
Black Ken, nigga.
Black Ken, nigga. Okay.
That
Oh my
was
God,
it.
you fuck my bitch, Bass God. Thank you, Bass God. Bass God, if you're watching this, man, thank you for everything you ever done for me, man. I love you, man. Oh my God, Bass God. Yes, Lord.
See, I can't say all that. I can't say all that because he don't follow me on Twitter. I feel like I'm one of the few.
He don't follow you on Twitter,
He follow you?
bro. He been following
Definitely
me.
been following me.
Definitely
since-
been following.
Since probably like
I gotta get my Twitter cloud up.
2010.
I'm pissed. Yo, Lil B follow me, man. What's up with that?
Crazy, bro.
But,
that nigga ain't
bless
about to
you, Bass
follow you,
God.
bro.
You know, this is gonna be like kind of a weird episode in the sense of like there's a lot of praise I want to go around because obviously we got Sean here. And I feel like he owed his dues as far as like the local rap scene and even like just status on the internet because I feel like you are like popping and you are doing well for what you're doing. But we do have to talk about kind of like the elephant in the room, something that actually before we get to that, got to tap in. Sorry, excuse me. What we like to do on this platform is I feel like a lot of, you know, black men and people in our culture don't really have the space to talk about a mental health or just shit that's really bothering them. Just whatever you feel like you want to get off your chest, like comfortably. So, brother, how you doing mentally? Let me tap in.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Man, mentally, man, it's the same shit every day, you know. If you let it get to you, it's gonna get to you. If not, you know what I'm saying, you have your little time of the day where you think about what you got going on, and then other than that, you just get to what you gotta get to. It's a mind over matter type thing. I'm a pretty strong minded nigga.
I would say that because
So
it definitely doesn't seem like a lot stops you. It always seems like
Yeah, man, it really can't, man. If you want to really be, it's okay to live, but I like being alive. I like feeling like I'm alive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ain't shit finna stop me from having fun or doing what I want to do. Life's gonna throw turns at you every fucking day, but you just gotta beat that shit, keep going, or go with the turn.
I feel that, no doubt, no doubt.
What about you, Tyler? How you doing?
Shit, bro, I'm here. I'm living. I almost talked to you about that relapse I almost had this weekend, but I'm good, bro. Like, I got through that, and you know, every time, like as far as like a function goes, like I just kind of get in my head a little bit and think, you know, like I don't like as far as like drinking and shit goes, like I don't really need that. Yeah. So like I just keep a calm head, bro, and keep pushing.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I be drinking the fuck out some alcohol, but for some reason,
y'all
that
niggas be
shit
getting down, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
that shit don't really be like messing with my mental as alcoholic as that shit sounds, bro. Like it don't be messing with my mental. Like I be valid.
Yeah,
I really do be drunk as hell though. Like not on a daily basis, but when I get drunk, it's time to get drunk all the way.
Well, that's probably what happened.
He said, "Let's get busy."
It's like you're just a functioning alcoholic where you built the tolerance so high that like it don't really bother you when you kind of like constantly are at that level. It's when you get over that level where you're like, oh shit, like this is bad.
Yeah, I probably done some wild shit while I was drunk. Probably everybody does some wild shit while they're drunk.
Man,
that's true.
Niggas be blacking out, use of black all type of shit, bro. On court.
You was drinking that UV blue?
Bro, stop it. Bro, you got it. He said he's talking about some UV blue.
Hawkeye and Sprite.
That Tino, bro.
That's the starter kit.
No cap.
You dirty as hell if you drink Hawkeye, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, if you're drinking Hawkeye right now and you're not either A, just stone cold Confederate flag like type of nigga, I can respect it if you're drinking Hawkeye. Anybody else, you're out of pocket.
I was at a party. I think I was at a party at UNI, and at the time I didn't drink beer. I didn't like beer because to me beer is still kind of gross. But like obviously
Man,
when you
it
go
just
older,
depends what fucking beer you be drinking, dog. 'Cause I be
well, you know, we Iowa, so I think it was like Natural Light or some shit.
Yeah, if you drinking some bullshit, bro, some Busch Light or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Because it was like, I was at UNI, so it was like Cedar Rapids or Cedar Falls, and that's what they drunk. And
you got to get a cold Coors, man. If you're gonna drink some beer, you got to drink a cold Coors or a fucking Corona or something.
Y'all
Modelo.
Y'all some old heads. Y'all got y'all
drinking
on some
Reserve?
bub. He's talking about some Still Reserve.
Drinking Still Reserve. Old
I ain't
English.
gonna lie. Y'all niggas need to get on that Budweiser kick.
Fuck no, dog.
No Budweiser?
Man, I did,
Man.
bro. The first time I did a fucking photo shoot for Budweiser. The first time I ever drank it was with that shit. I was like, oh
Swear to God.
my God. I'm looking like, I hope nobody just.
That is
see
true.
me.
You did do a photo shoot.
That shit
Man, I
was
bet they were pissed
disgusting.
though. They was like, "Why you drinking?"
Nah, I
Like,
was
it's the
acting
first
like
time.
it was good. I was like, yeah, this shit hitting. Definitely didn't drink that shit.
But yeah, the first time
You got to dumping that shit out.
I drank Hawkeye was at that party. Because it was like, we can get you some Hawkeye. I didn't know what it was. Bro, I swear to God, it was
They
like
served
if you
you.
took rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, they served
Drank
you.
that. That's
They're
what it
foul
is.
as hell. They served you.
Goofy.
Bro, that shit had me stuck. I was like, no.
Hawkeye. We don't want it. Let this nigga drink it.
Well, they were like, yo, just give me $10.
Watch this. Watch this.
They was pretty much like, yo, give me $10 and then we gonna go get it.
They backdoor this nigga.
They was like, watch how we get this nigga.
Well, someone else split it
man,
with me, too.
bro.
And then like they came back with this and I was like, all right. And I drank that shit straight. I was like, what the fuck is this?
You guys are getting busy, huh?
Yeah, you was feeling yourself when you was activated.
Bro, you know how I know I was gone? Is for some reason, a shorty had a pen. It was pretty much a vape pen, just like that.
Yeah.
And she went, for some reason, to do like the French inhale. I like, you know what I'm saying, blow the smoke in my mouth, whatever. I took it that shorty was trying to kiss me.
yeah.
Crazy as hell. Nah, can't do it.
Bro,
Can't do it.
I didn't
Violation.
know.
Can't go.
Violation.
I didn't say, yo, blow the smoke in my mouth either, so I don't know what she was on.
Was that your pen?
That was vape juice?
That was her, yeah.
That was her pen?
It was nicotine?
Yeah.
You're a dirty fucking dog, man. Everybody on this podcast,
Bro, that was first
This is a sick
of all,
nigga.
that was like how many years ago?
This is
It
a
was like
sick
14.
nigga.
That was
He shotgunned some vape.
That was like 2014. Nigga,
Man.
That wasn't my fault.
Man, bro.
You turned your savage up.
But mentally I'm pretty good for the most part. I always kind of come off of a high after my birthday, so now it's
Yeah.
like reality's back settle in. Like, damn, I still ain't made it yet. I still ain't got this pod jumping yet. So I just go back to my goal oriented things and just trying to be on my purpose, trying to make shit happen so I can do some dope shit.
That's what's up.
But that's where I'm at mentally right now.
Man, this parlay's nuking. I'm not going to lie.
Is it?
Devin Booker, man. Hey, I need 24 out of you if you're watching. I know you're probably watching pregame right now. Finna start
Man.
finna warm up. I need 25 out you, please, if you could. Chris Paul, if you got 7 assists, let him out today.
That's doable. Those are definitely doable. For
Definitely doable, man.
but hopefully they hit for you. So to kind of go to a hard topic to talk about, Takeoff, a Migos member,
R.I.P., man.
That's a
was
soul.
shot earlier
Rest in power.
this morning around 2:35 a.m. Over a dice game. I guess it really wasn't over the dice game. It was more so afterwards, after the dice game, and you know, niggas did typical nigga shit in the sense of like they got done playing dice. I guess Quavo was with them as well, and his party lost basically. And you know what you do after a game or whatever game you play, whether it's a video game, athletics, or whatever. Words got exchanged, shit talking got exchanged, and then Quavo, I believe, started talking about basketball, which if you do know or don't know, Quavo is pretty good at basketball, so he probably wanted his money back playing basketball, and for some reason it got to fighting, and then obviously if you threaten someone with fighting, it turns into shooting. So it seems like Takeoff was not the intended target, as far as we know, as far as stories I've seen, so I'm not trying to say that Quavo should have got hit or nothing like that. But yeah, he got shot in the neck, head area. Tyler did show me the video. And there was a rumor that, well, I guess it's not a rumor because I guess I've already said it, that like it was Quavo who got in an argument, an altercation with the guy, and that potentially someone shot Takeoff, like that was with his party or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But seeing the video that you sent me this morning, you see the sincerity and you hear it in Quavo's voice and his people. So it's like I don't see a world where
That's
they
his, that's his like nephew or something like that, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or yeah, that's his uncle. So I hate when people spread the rumor like niggas want to be detectives so bad. Like,
Man.
we just seen someone die, and obviously I want to let y'all cook and talk about this as well. Well, I guess my biggest question with this is not that like, oh, we need this shit to stop, because it's never going to stop. That's just the reality of the situation. My question to y'all is, are we as black men and black people, are we actually going to be able to heal from this type of shit? Because it seems like we just got over the P&B Rock situation.
Right.
And Nipsey got shot in his hood. A whole bunch of people just got shot. The name escaped me right now. I'm not looking at my phone because I saw a post where they had P&B Rock, Nipsey. They had
X.
Draco the Ruler.
And niggas is
X.
getting shot, bro. Niggas is getting shot.
So my question to y'all, and I mean you guys could talk about this subject, of course, but do you think we will ever heal from this? Truthfully, to where if we not desensitized to the shit, it's not always a part of the rap game, because rap is such a young sport. It's only like 40 years in or so. It's not even 50. And you see like country stars get old as fuck and have these families. You see pop stars, you see rockers, you see even heavy metal niggas, and them niggas be talking about the devil and all types of shit. They get to age gracefully. This is the only sport where we don't see people age gracefully because of shit like this.
It's the most dangerous sport. Most dangerous sport in the world, man.
Man.
And it don't gotta be too.
The only nigga that I really seen age, like, and
Snoop.
Snoop, and definitely Jay.
Yeah, Hov.
Who else? Damn.
There's a lot of
Who I
niggas
want
that
to
made it, but
I say some stupid shit. I fuck around and say LL Cool J some stupid shit.
there's a lot of niggas that have
Yeah,
made it, bro.
gracefully.
There's a lot of niggas that made it, like, you know what I'm saying, made it out alive, but obviously there's a lot of niggas that didn't, bro. It just come with the game, man. It's just a part of the game, bro. Not to say like it's a part of the game like niggas are supposed to die, but it's just
right.
bro, it's something that has been instilled since the beginning of time, nigga.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of rap, niggas was dying over this shit. So
Do you think it has to do with the rap though?
nah, this shit didn't happen. I mean, I'm not no detective like you said or nothing like that. But I don't think this situation pertained to anything about rap. This is just niggas in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes music don't really even got a lot of shit to do with it. Niggas just correlate it with music just because we're all niggas. Like the P&B shit ain't had nothing to do with music. It's just niggas.
Right. And like, you know, niggas is gonna show out anyway,
It's
whether
just famous niggas.
rap,
like, bro,
whether
regular niggas get killed over dice games
Yeah.
like every day that we don't hear about.
True.
They just ain't got no publicity. They're not famous.
Yeah. Me and
It's
like
just-
them niggas been doing dice games. They've been doing that
it's
shit
just
like
a
at
normal
award
thing.
shows, any type of shit,
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's
So
just a normal thing that niggas as a whole just got to get rid of that stigma, bro. If we got a problem, I got to either kill you or get down on
Right.
you, do some type. That shit shouldn't even be the stigma, man. We should be able to talk it out. You know what I'm saying? However it needs to be talked out. Sometimes things don't got to even escalate to that. A lot of shit be misunderstanding.
right.
Just because you don't know what a nigga's talking about, you get mad. Get on that.
Because that's the thing. It's like it always seems like a one up. Like if the situation they talk about is true,
We always competing against each other. We never compete against no white folks.
True.
We be beating the fuck out of them if we was competing with them, though.
because
Yeah, no.
it's like if the situation is true, they play the dice game. Quavo lost, so Quavo got heated. He started talking. He's like, "Well, you know, like the typical nigga shit. Like, yo, see me in basketball," and then the nigga probably respond with, "Well, see me in these hands." And then, you know, obviously, if you go from hands, it got to go to guns, and eventually, someone has to get shot. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that because
Never do.
I might not look like it, but I was a little hoodlum. I did a little dabble and stuff like that. And like, so I went to a junior college, and at junior college, I played dice twice. Niggas explained the rules to me of dice, and the reason why I stopped playing dice is because you can't just leave. Like, you can't leave with someone's bread. Right. Like, the first time I played, I put in 5, and they were explaining the game to me, and I came up to like 65, so I'm like, cool, I'm out. And they're like, oh, nigga, hold on, what you bait?
You gotta double it up.
Basically, the way you had to leave was where everybody, if all 3 of us are playing, we all have to leave with something, so that way no one gets stained, and essentially. And when they explained that to me, I was like, oh, I'll never play this shit again. Because it's either you have to accept that you lost all your money, or you take somebody else's money, and they might try to fight you because they not.
Yeah, I
like,
ain't never shot no dice. I'm keep it real.
Bro, I shot
I played
dice
some
with
Yahtzee.
New Orleans niggas. That was a horrible decision.
You're a brave nigga, man.
They get to
They
extort
been
you,
running
bro.
your pockets.
They gonna run your pockets.
Yeah, drop that nigga. Nah, that's me.
Bro, because
You're
they don't stop. So that's why I was like, bro, I'll never play that shit again, bro. And the worst part about it, too, the worst part about it, like, listen. The worst part about
niggas
this
get
shit,
to say, hey, what you going to your car for, bro?
no, listen.
shit ain't over.
So I played it.
Bet back, nigga.
Right.
The worst part about it is the person on my floor was across the street from me. Or across the like floor from me. Right across.
So you have to see him.
Help.
Every day.
Help.
And he was the fucking barber of the floor. So like I really every little inconvenience, like, damn, I need a haircut. I gotta go see this nigga. If I'm walking, he like, you trying to play dice? I'm like, hell no. Leave me alone, bro. And
Yeah, he wanted your pockets for his own.
bro. Luckily, thank God, I was good at NCAA 14. Like, because then we switched it.
You could get down on.
Bro, we switched it to football games, and I was so consistent in beating them. They're like, all right, I'm gonna let them cook because I ain't gonna lose no money on that. I'm like, bro, that nigga had me stressed because I was like, ain't no way. But I mean, it's sad, man, because it's just like I don't want this shit to be a point where we get desensitized to it. We always ask for change. We ask to do better. Niggas still gonna wear this designer, still wear this jewelry, brag about shit, and do all this dumb shit, and it's just gonna be a repeated cycle. And like that's the only reason why I brought up the music is because if you listen to rap, I see why niggas would be paranoid because they talking about we gonna kill everybody you love, we gonna fuck your bitch. Your bitch is choosing the one you trying to build a relationship, build a family with, build a rapport with. She choosing us, nigga. Yeah. And it's just like I can see.
Take your obituary, bake a paper plane out.
Game, man.
I can see why
It's a
niggas be
sick
on top
fucking
of
game, dude.
type of timing. Like I can see why niggas be paranoid.
Yeah, man, it's a sick fucking game, dog.
Are you alright?
And you a rapper, bro.
Man, it's a dangerous sport, man.
Yeah, man. That shit is sad. Anything else to add with that?
I was gonna say this, bro. Us obviously being in Des Moines, bro. I mean, nigga, you feel like niggas gonna run up on you? Like if that
feel like
like some
anybody
shit
has
like that, some stupid shit like that would occur, bro.
I feel like anybody would run up on anybody. I don't trust nobody, nigga.
Yeah, fair enough. True.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
You got the same gun laws I got.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust nobody, man. I don't really think it has nothing to do with status or nothing like that, bro. People just be hungry, nigga. They need something.
Right.
It don't matter what you got. They might not even know you from a can of paint. They just need something to eat.
Right.
Rob you for that. It don't matter where you're at, nigga.
And honestly, it just depends on the day too, because you never know what somebody could be going through. That's why I don't really say shit.
Nigga
Like,
catch
I don't-
you on the wrong day or some stupid.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
just
saying?
always just everything. If I could say anything, just be aware of your surroundings, nigga.
Right.
Every day, regardless if you go into the nicest neighborhood or you go into the most sketchiest neighborhood, nigga, just be aware of your surroundings. Dumb people get caught up in stupid shit. I mean, obviously, you might see some shit that's not coming, but if you're on your toes and you see a nigga off brand coming at you, you know what I'm saying? You know what to do. You take a step back. If you got that on you, let it happen, nigga. He's threatening your life. Do what you need to do. Protect yourself.
Man.
Do you? I guess I'll ask you guys this. You know, obviously, as black men, are you guys more fearful of like the police or someone that look like you? Because to me, is
Bro,
it's kind of
I
both.
don't fear no police, bro.
Police, man. Police scare me more than anybody. I fear God other than that, but the police, I'm not gonna lie. Just because I seen what them niggas can do just firsthand. I know how they get down. And
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing, bro.
Yeah, so I just know, man, I'm not. Them niggas is shicey niggas. They're really the gangsters, the gang members and shit. They really be the ones hurting motherfuckers for no reason, bro. They're the only niggas that can just go up to somebody right now, punch them in the face, and nobody would even look like what was happening.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
police, nigga. He must have did something bad.
Man.
Because that's why, like, the reason why I say I'm fearful of both is because, like, when I see a cop or like, nigga, I know niggas that like something will happen to them, and they be like, "Damn, they just got me." And then it's like, oh, well, you should call the police. Somebody will say that stupid shit.
Right.
Like, God can't. What you mean? What they finna do?
Man.
And then at the same time,
That's
like,
the last thing I'm doing.
exactly. And then at the same time, you see a brother that look like you from the old type of area, been through the same shit you've been through, seen the same shit. And that nigga look at you all tense, and you look at him all tense, like, well, you good? Like, what's up with you? And it's just like, man, it's crazy out here. It's like you said, Sean, like, you got to be on high alert and timing.
Yeah, just be, man. You just got to just know what's going on at all times.
That shit is sad.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it don't like Sean said, it don't matter what neighborhood you in, really, nigga. Like, niggas will get down on you on the wrong day.
Yeah, they don't give
so.
a fuck.
You just gotta be prepared.
I think that's honestly why some people do get, unfortunately, tried and shit happens, because they go to these areas thinking, oh, no one can touch me. They'll be the niggas that can touch you.
Yeah, man.
As soon as you in an area where you think you cannot get touched or get got, that's when you get got.
I don't put nothing past nobody, man. White, black,
either.
Puerto Rican, Asian, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not putting shit past you.
Bro, I don't even like being in the club and niggas just be behind me. I'll look back every once in a while, like, yo, what's nigga on, bro? What's up? But to talk about something like, obviously, we have Sean here, so we want to ask him questions and talk to him about him. Obviously, you're a rapper. Pretty damn good one at that. Very successful one at that. How did you start? Or I guess a better question would be, how did you believe, like, yo, I could actually do this shit?
I always just liked music. Ever from a young age, I was always around music, like whether it be at church. My dad played the drums, my mom could sing and shit. So I was just always around music. So I just started writing when I was probably like 6 or 7 years old. I had a little composition notebook. I was trying to be like a little gospel rapper.
Damn, and getting down to church.
Yeah, no cap. I used to rap over like Kirk Franklin beats and shit.
Man.
So yeah, that's what started it. And then I also used to write like shit over like Lil Wayne beats.
Right.
I used to fuck with Lil Wayne really heavy.
So were you on that YouTube type of timing where it'd be like,
nah,
Lil
we
Wayne
didn't even
type
have no
beats?
YouTube. I was just putting the CD on the Walkman and just rapping over his own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just writing my shit, kind of like blocking his shit out, writing my own shit. Yeah, I just had a little Walkman. We ain't had no YouTube or nothing like that. I was real young.
Okay. So then what was your first, like, moment as you were starting to actually really do this rapping to where, like, you're like, all right, yeah, I got it. Like, I could actually do this.
I don't even know if I really had a moment like that, to be honest. I'm always trying to get better. Whatever I got going on, I'm just trying to get better at it. Perfect my craft.
I think it was like one of those moments where, like, I think as far as from the outside looking in, I think you kind of just made the switch to where you fully committed to the persona of being space and all that. And then you started.
I feel like I've always been that, though.
Of course, but I'm saying, like, where it was like, all right, this is the Twitter handle. I'm putting it on SoundCloud and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I noticed that it started to take place, because then I started listening to some songs. And usually, I feel like the problem with most local rappers or people that I know of friends that start rapping is you hear their regular voice in the raps. You always kind of sounded, in a sense, natural. Or I guess what I'm trying to transition to is, like, who do I think you sound like rapping? To me, you kind of always came off, like, I was just listening to some music today as well, like a cool nigga that's just, like, talking shit, essentially. Like, you kind of remind me of a Larry June, of a Primo Rice, but you'll kind of pick, like, Lil Uzi Verts and, like, modern day beats and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of, like,
essentially, man, I am just like a cool nigga talking shit. That's really pretty much what I do all day, every day. Just
and
try
you
to
hear
be cool and talk shit. I feel like when people notice you, man, like when you just are yourself, when you just be yourself, it's cool to be yourself. It's not I mean, there's a lot of good rappers out there, don't get me wrong, but, like, you're not going to stand out if you're just rapping like how they rap.
Right.
True. If you're not being yourself, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, just trying to make your own shit be original. That's what's going to take it the longest, and that's what people struggle with. And it is a struggle. It is a struggle to, I mean, we hear music every day. We hear shit that influences us every day. So It is a struggle to be like, I want to take this and I want to make it stand out on my own. So a lot of people struggle with that. It's just originality. 9 times out of 10, either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you can fake it till you make it, but it's gonna get exposed. So only real shit's gonna last. All the other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow.
Fair enough, bro.
Is it like, so then when you're trying to go into that, like, make a song mode or album mode, is it hard? Because like you said, there's other things influencing you. And just like, everything is a damn near influence. Even saying something catchy as like, just memes and just all these different things. Is it like, do you try to tune it out when you're trying to make a song or album?
Nah. I embrace that type of shit. Influence, man, could be used in so many different ways. It doesn't just have to be like a copy paste type of algorithm. It could be anything, man. You like how a nigga says something, or you like how somebody is using a cadence or something like that. You could just take little bits and pieces, man, and it's okay to counteract on those. Like, what it's not okay to is just blatantly plagiarize. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take a nigga's whole shit. That's not okay. To really listen to a nigga and take what you like from him, like, damn, I like this about this nigga, or this, or with anything. It could be what you like about a fucking poster or something, or the way a nigga sings a song. Like, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to take that and make it your own. Creativity is everywhere.
Is there anyone you would like to shout out as far as rappers go that you would say you would, I guess, I don't want to say take from because that sounds nasty, but like inspire?
Man, just shit, Fly Life, D Money. I just really appreciate his work ethic. Shit, Bill. I really appreciate Bill's work ethic. That nigga, they're just both hardworking niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate what they got going on. Famous people, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I pay attention to that type of shit, but they're just regular people to me. You know what I'm saying? They're just on a different platform.
That's fair. That's fair.
I take a lot of shit from maybe like old wrestling. Like, just persona vibes.
You kind of touching on some points that we're gonna get into. Like,
I'm already knowing, bro. I already know.
We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that.
Just when it comes to just like, if I'm talking about my peers, man, you know what I'm saying, they influence me every day. My brother is probably one of my biggest influences, man. My brother is Riz, Borg, my nigga 4G. Like, I'm influenced every day, bro. Whether it's musically, whether it's influencing on my life just to be better. You know what I'm saying? I look up to my peers when it's like that, because you're with them niggas every day. Like, I don't know no celebrities or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I build around, like, you know what I'm saying, who I'm with every day, who I see making a positive impact in life. And I follow that type of shit. I want to follow suit now. I want to be like them.
That's real.
Yeah.
And we're going to get back to that, too. Just to bring Tyler in the conversation real quick. If you was a rapper, who would you feel like you would get your influences or, like, your style from? I know.
Lil B.
Shit, it was Lil B for the time, man. I ain't going to lie. I'd say now that I'm more, like, as far as, like, what I know now and being more mature and going through my shit, man. I would want to say T Grizzly. Definitely. But also I be saying some outlandish shit. You already know. So I want to say probably fuck.
I don't know if I can see you saying the outlandish gangster shit though. That's what I'd have to hear it. Cause that sound kind of crazy.
It would.
I can see it. Like, now that you say it, I can see it. Like, I can see like a Sada Baby influence type of thing. Like, that kind of field in that kind of area.
That nigga be going crazy.
I can see you.
Baby. Sada Baby, Scoop Steve.
But yeah, I love him
Yachty
too. So
that's fair. See, I feel like my problem is like, if I was to be a rapper, because I do want to write a song. Because I like fucking.
Everybody wants to write a song, man. That shit's so fucking fun.
Yeah, especially if you're in the studio and there's good vibes. I can see it.
It's fun as hell.
I think my problem is like, I would want to be like a, not necessarily them, but like a Kendrick or J. Cole, just like someone that's kind of like in tune, like just kind of being like cool but rapping. Because I don't want to be like a rappy rap ass nigga. Because obviously I'm not in the streets or nothing like that. So I don't want to say too much that's like, well, I'm out here out with the ops to shoot on you. Like, nigga, that's not me. I gotta say some cool shit, but I kind of.
Well, man, really, just any ops, man. anything could be your ops, man. Like,
True.
you could not like the niggas that work at fucking Gateway Market, and you could be like, yeah, those are my ops. Like, when I see them niggas, I'm not fucking with them. Like, I just don't like them. It don't always got to be no gangster shit, man. Like,
That's true.
There could be ops anywhere.
I guess that's the thing. Is like I just don't want to sound off like something I can't really believe in. Like, kind of like you said. Like, you don't have to fake it if it's true. Yeah. And it's you. And if I ever make a rap, I want to make it. Because actually say.
Because someday you are gonna have to live that life.
Yep.
You know. Yeah. So.
And if you put yourself in that situation, you will be in trouble.
And if you're doing it the right way, you're probably living that life every day.
True. Fair enough, bro.
You're talking about how you're living.
And just to do a little like double tie in, you kind of mentioned him earlier. And you talked about Fly Life. You guys are pretty much like a damn near WWE tag team.
And yeah,
how many tapes that you guys had, and
we got another one too.
Just that chemistry, and how did, first of all, talk about the story about y'all becoming friends like y'all did, and how this organic chemistry comes off in the tracks and stuff like that.
Man, shit, I've known Fly Life probably since I was 8th grade, going into my freshman year. He was a senior, so I just always looked up to him as like a role model type of vibe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just as a young nigga, just in life. You know what I'm saying? Before music was even a part of the shit. And then I was always a young nigga, man, asking if I could come to the studio, asking if I can come. You know what I'm saying? Just work. Do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just kick it. Just get that older vibe. And he was always with open arms, man. Even as a young nigga, I was probably annoying as hell blowing this nigga's phone up, but he was still with open arms. He always saw the potential in me. He always knew I could be better than what I am. You know what I'm saying? Always pushed me. Him, David, Devon, you know what I'm saying? Even Allen. They always pushed me. Always was like, you know what I'm saying? You got it. Keep doing your thing.
So when did you get to a point where you kind of push back? Because I noticed that, like, when certain people, like, I look up to in a lot of ways, even though we are kind of the same age, I look up to Tyler in some ways. Yeah. But we always give each other, like, that pushback because there's, like, that respect there.
You mean, like, when I realized I could keep up with him?
Not necessarily that, and then also, like, when, like, you guys are in the studio and you guys make multiple projects together, and you ever go like, oh, you could have went harder on that, or you could have said this or something like,
yeah, like,
is it hard?
It's just like
always,
critiquing,
it's always, there's always, you know what I'm saying, constructive criticism, but it's never like you could have went harder. When we're locked in together, we're looking at each other as like the best. Like it's like, this is Kobe, this is Bron, like, you know what I'm saying, this is Jordan, this is Bron, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is whoever, Kobe, Shaq, whatever you want to call it, the Rock, Stone Cold, like we're locked in on that level. So it's always going to be a push. It's always going to be a photo finish. No freaky shit. But on top of that, man, it's always constructive criticism, just love, just, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing you out. It's open opportunity. You say whatever you want. I'm right behind you saying whatever I want type of shit.
And even if you guys aren't making a song together, do you guys still, like, want that opinion of the other?
Yeah, hell yeah. I just sent him some shit, you know what I'm saying, a couple days ago. That's what's just up. Showing it. Just playing with some new shit type of shit, and getting the feedback off of it. It's always love, man. It's always just trying to build, trying to get better. I know some shit he don't know. He knows some shit I don't know.
Right.
Together we, you know what I'm saying, fuck around, rule the world type shit.
And that's the beauty of just with music. The fact that you guys have someone you could go to and ask them and get their honest opinion and push each other, because I feel like a lot of people, like, especially since, like, you guys do quite well as far as, like, I don't know how you are nationally, but I know for the city, you guys got a buzz. Like, when y'all drop some shit, like, shit stops, shit moves. Like, I think it's cool that you guys can go to each other and ask honest opinions and have that. Is that something that you would, like, if you had to offer advice to anyone that listens to this or watches this and be like, I want to start rapping today because I've seen Space on TBH's podcast, is that something you would say as advice? Or?
Yeah, man, get a core group. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it by yourself. Get a core group of friends that you trust, that you can vibe with, that you know won't tell you no bullshit. If your shit sucks, they'll let you know. If your shit's good, they'll let you know. You don't need no yes man around you. So just get that and, you know what I'm saying, build a platform. Build a platform for yourself. It's out there. You just got to build it. It takes work. This shit ain't easy.
And I guess, Tyler, for you, to bring you back, obviously we've done plenty of interviews. Is there something you would give anyone out there that's a young, up-and-coming like podcaster, interviewer, correspondent, anything of sort of advice you could give them when they're interviewing rappers or anything like that?
Make sure that y'all vibe together. First of all, because like I've seen interviews where rappers and the interviewer don't necessarily get what each other is saying, or they don't necessarily just vibe with each other as far as just the conversation go. So that would be my best advice, to make sure that you guys are cool with each other before you start being on the mic. So that's one thing for me. And just be yourself, man. If you open up and if you open up to them and make it genuine, then obviously that will mirror back. So just try to be as laid back and as cool as possible.
That's actually something I was going to go with. So that's great advice. I always say that too. I would also say try to ask questions that you like generally care about.
Right.
Like, don't necessarily ask questions just for the sake of the interview. Ask questions that I knew I was going to talk to Sean today, and like this is my homeboy, so like I wanted to ask questions that I actually cared about and that come off to you as if like I actually care about this interview. I don't want to ask you no bullshit just because like I know this nigga. Like I'm also not going to ask him no bullshit. I ain't going to waste his time. Like I want to ask genuine questions that sure you want a balance of like a great interview, but you also want something that you care about where you could actually have a conversation about. Because nothing worse than there's a lot of shit that I don't know, but I'm not going to ask about because if Sean says something back, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Right. Yeah. That was decent. That was decent as hell.
You got to have a flow to it. So like that's what I want to make sure that I do. And just to go back to the rapping thing, could you tell us more about the ups and downs that you've seen of being a rapper? Because you've done something that I want to do for this podcast, and like podcasting has kind of become a bigger and bigger thing. And like obviously the top tiers can perform on a stage, but I want to take this podcast on a stage one day. So could you say the ups and downs of being a rapper and being on stage and things like that?
Just ups and downs, man. Is just trying to get to where you want to go.
Right.
Just really, you don't really got a lot of control right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as control you do have, you don't have. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's easy to control the shit around you, your platform, your city, your whatever state, but it's hard to control the shit that's outside of this.
Right.
You don't know shit about whatever the fuck's going on outside of this.
Right.
So that's really one of the downs of it is just lack of control. One of the ups, just being on stage, man, just being out there doing this is everything you wanted to do.
Right.
Like once you get on there, it's just natural. Like this is all I worked up to do. Like this is my first performance, nigga. I didn't have no butterflies, no nothing.
Really?
I was just like, yeah, this is it.
Natural?
This is what I was supposed to do. Like obviously you got a little nervous or whatever, but it's like, why would I be nervous when this is all I wanted to ever do?
Right.
It's like if you just wanted to work at QT your whole life and you finally get to QT and you're the you know what I'm saying, you're the clerk.
Right.
What you shaking counting the money for, nigga? You wanted to do this.
Right, yeah.
Better be the best clerk there ever is. Like, you got to do, bro. You just got to go in shit full force, head first.
And also, like, I feel like at least every concert that I've seen, I haven't had the luxury to go to one yet. I'm going to go to one next year, though. I know that. But
there's going to be plenty. There's going to be one this year, too, man, if you got the time.
I'll have to tap in.
Before the end of the year.
No doubt. We going to tap in.
I ain't going to put too much out, but there's something coming.
All right, let me know.
Yeah, say less.
But it also seems like you're always up there with your boys. It's never seemed like you're by yourself. And I think that's got to be a great feeling, too. Because, like, your hype men are the people you rock with already.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have it no other way, to be honest.
I feel that. That's real. Are you ever, because you kind of touched on it before, but when you do blow up eventually, are you looking more in the independent route, or would you want to sign to like a label? just because of the pros and cons of the business?
Man, it just depends on money wise. Whatever they're talking about, it's got to benefit me in some way because obviously I've made it. Not saying that I made it. I'm saying this far, but I made it this far by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna have to be some numbers to talk about. It's gonna have to be some negotiation to talk about. I'm not saying that signing a deal ain't always the worst way for some niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it might be the best way. It just depends, man. It just all depends on when the time is, when the time comes, what they're talking about, all the circumstances, man. I'm not going to doubt a label right now. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'm gonna keep going the way I've been going.
We've seen in like rap a couple times where niggas sign contracts and then whoever label they are, they kind of just pigeonhole them,
you gotta know what
like
you're fucking signing to, man.
Yeah.
Don't just be signing no dumbass shit just because you're trying to get some money real quick, man. Just stay composed. You know what I'm saying? Read the shit. Have your mom read it. Have your fucking lawyer read it.
Man,
just get all the way in tune with the shit, man.
Because you fuck around, not have no pay to yourself.
It could either change your life or change your life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's only two ways. You fuck this up, then you're fucked up for a long ass time.
Because you trying to feed you and your people.
Yeah, it's not.
So
like I know 100,000 sounds good, but it's like, damn, nigga, you gotta understand what the fuck they're finna do to that 100,000.
That might be 100,000.
Because they paying for the stage, bro. They paying for your
anything,
getting there, food, whatever, all type of shit, bro.
And
so
man, you just gotta know what you're worth, man. Don't settle for nothing less than you're worth,
man.
Just because
you can make 100,000 in a year by yourself without doing shit.
That's true.
Without no label, without nigga working at fucking Principal or something.
And that's all your pape too. You ain't gotta give that to nobody. That's all yours.
Another thing that's nasty about like rappers' contracts is they always usually front you the money. So,
yeah, like, it looks sweet.
Yeah, niggas is constantly just spending the money there you don't have.
$750,000 up front. Yeah, I'm lit. No, nigga, they're coming back for that.
Yep,
soon.
Have you dabbled in any other areas of the music? As far as like producing and
hell no, I do different genres and shit. Like I be fucking with like heavy metal and like punk rock.
Yeah,
you gonna start singing heavy metal?
Yeah, I got a couple. You know what I'm saying, some shit.
I'd love to hear that. I'm curious to see what that's.
Yeah, me and my brother got a little heavy metal band called Cutthroat.
So is that tearing the streets
up? They tearing the streets up.
You said what?
Is that the inspiration of Cutthroat? Because I was just actually going to touch on that.
That was just always some shit we had always just talked about when we were younger. That's his shit. That's his clothing brand. Oh. Yeah, we had always just talked about that shit when we were younger.
I thought it was just your guys together. That's dope then.
Nah, that's his shit on his own, man. That's all his shit.
Shout out to Trey, man.
Yeah, shout out to Trey Boogie, man. Yeah, we got a little heavy metal band. I do all type of music, alternative music, whatever. I really like that.
My boy versatile, man.
I'm trying to see like a feature, like a space feature on something like that would be kind of crazy. And
something like what?
Too. Well, damn, I was gonna talk about Cutthroat, but I guess if that's your brother's, I didn't know that. I thought it was
no, we can talk about this shit. I know everything about it, but all the glory goes to him, man. That's his shit. Yeah.
Well, because I know like you guys started that like merch and like got the shirts, and the shirts were pretty successful.
Fucking the streets up. I literally couldn't go anywhere without the city without seeing them. What?
Yeah, I got a tattoo.
Yeah. Dedicated to the brand.
Gotta be.
Did your brother ever run any ideas about that to you?
Hell
like
yeah.
What he wanted to do?
Nigga, yeah. We talk about that shit all the time. Like, bro, me and my brother, I don't know, like, we're not like most siblings, man. Like, I talk to this nigga every day for a long time. It's every day I see him every day physically. Like,
right.
People that see us think we're like so much closer in age. Like me and my brother are 5 years apart.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, I don't know. God bless us with a great relationship. I would never trade nothing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate just my family, my grandparents, my mom, especially my dad. They always just instilled in us like we're all we got. Mm-hmm. So like we can't fuck this off. So yeah,
it definitely comes off from the outside looking in that you guys are fans of each other. Like anytime,
yeah, bro, that's my best friend.
Somebody has glory. Yeah,
my literal best friend.
That's beauty. That's beautiful. Yeah. Kind of talked about it earlier, and you even say it in some songs. Fuck, I think he said He was like, you about this shit, like Owen Hart or something along
Oh
those lines.
I'll die for this shit. I swear I feel like Owen Hart.
Yeah, yep. Yeah,
My nigga Owen Hart died in the ring, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll die for this shit. Like
Well,
Owen
just
Hart.
talk about your WWE influence and how that kind of shaped you to who you be.
Man, my dad, man, he loved that shit so much. And this was really when it was really like that, though. Like Attitude Era shit. So, man, he used to take us to events. Well, he used to take me to events. So my brother was born. He used to take us to events. We always watched that shit. I was one of my biggest, like, upbringings. I wasn't watching no, like, man, no other shit. I wasn't watching no anime. I wasn't watching no cartoons, no SpongeBob, nigga. I was watching wrestling.
Bro, the Harden days, bro.
Nigga.
We used to cut up.
Bro, we used to
talking about
talk about that shit
WWE.
don't let it be no Monday or no
Bro,
Tuesday. Like,
man.
oh, nigga, did you see what happened?
Legend killer, bro.
Bro, that shit just instilled in me, man. I don't know why. I still watch that shit.
I still, to this day, remember niggas crying when they figured out Undertaker and Kane weren't really brothers.
Yeah.
Man.
That shit's sick.
Yeah.
That shit had people fucked up. They were like, yo,
shit's
they ain't
sick.
brothers? Damn, what the fuck?
Wrestling really got a hold, like, bro, like, I had my childhood in it, just chokehold, man. Wrestling is fucking sports, basketball.
Man.
So who are some of your favorite wrestlers?
God damn, man, there's a lot. Fuck.
Gun to your head, name like... what would be
Man,
your
I
Mount
fuck with The
Rushmore?
Rock, bro. I fuck with too many to just name, like, for The Rock, Shawn Michaels, man, Goldust.
Goldust is a...
Was a real
Is it
nigga,
interesting
bro.
one?
Edge, nigga.
I love Goldust when he was
I got the
Booker T.
Edge shirt on right now.
Bro, I remember that joint. That's the 04
Edge,
joint, bro.
Nigga, fucking bro.
Man.
Stone Cold. Goddamn, man. There's just a lot of Attitude Era, bro. Undertaker, Kane, Randy Orton. You said the Legend Killer, bro. There's John Cena. I met John
Bro,
Cena.
go
Bro.
ahead.
That shit changed my life.
Man. Since we, so you want to go WWF or you want to go WCW? Because I can get down on WCW.
Hey,
nigga.
we can go
Hey.
WCW. We can play that right now.
Bro.
We'll talk about the best niggas. WCW. My nigga Sting. I was fucking with it.
I was fucking with
Sting,
WCW.
Big Sexy,
heavy.
nigga. Kevin Nash.
bro. Scott Hall.
DDP, nigga. Lex Luger. Hogan, nigga. Billy Kidman. Rey
Man.
Mysterio.
Notice how
Eddie
y'all
Guerrero
talking-
was in that bitch.
Eddie
for a
Guerrero.
minute,
Alex
man.
Wright.
Look.
D. Malenko.
Look, we can all talk about the wrestlers, but we ain't talk about
Ric
no
Flair.
storyline. Your niggas don't
Bro, their
never-
storyline was butt, nigga. WWE had the best storyline.
I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
lie.
saying.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a young
WCW shit was butt.
That's
Them
what-
niggas
bro,
I'm
was
a young
butt,
nigga. I'm
bro.
not watching for the storyline. I didn't even know that this shit is not real yet. I'm just
Right.
looking at the fights. Like, I'm not even paying attention to the storyline as a young nigga.
But even then, I'd argue WWF had better fights. Nigga, name
Bro,
your
we're-
favorite WCW match.
Nigga, we seen Sting versus Goldberg, nigga. We seen
Goldberg can't wrestle.
Bro, don't do that. That nigga.
Here
bro.
he goes.
Here
Bro,
we go with this, bro.
Bro, I'm about to blow your fucking mind, bro.
Sting and Kevin Nash.
I'll give you Kevin Nash. But
Goldberg
Ric Flair when he
I'll
was
give
still
you-
in his prime.
I'll give you Ric Flair. But I'm about to blow your mind. Somebody did it, a side-by-side joint. Listen. Somebody did a side-by-side joint on Reddit. That Goldberg's fucking intro where he come
Bro,
out.
don't do that, bro.
Hold on. He come out and hit the ball and the security guards walk out with him. It was longer than his matches. There was
Man.
3 of them. They put 3 matches and let that shit play. And that nigga's intro was longer than his fucking match. Bro, that nigga
But he was
don't be
really
wrestling.
slaying niggas though.
He be just fucking niggas up and then go home.
That's all he needed to do. He was the face.
And he was champion, bro. He was walking around that bitch,
The
bro.
face of the
that nigga wrestle,
franchise.
bro.
Man.
I need to see that nigga wrestle.
Fuck that.
That's why that nigga went to WCW. Vince McMahon was like, damn, nigga, you can't move. Can't take a bump.
Nah, Vince McMahon already had too many big niggas.
He did.
That is true.
Bro,
But
they
that's
had
what he
that.
liked,
They
too.
had that shit on. No homo. They had that shit locked down.
Bro, he loved niggas on steroids. He's like, the bigger the better.
No
honestly.
cap. I don't give a fuck what you can do. I'm gonna teach you how to wrestle.
And that's
Vince
why I
McMahon's
feel
just an
like
evil nigga, man. If you're watching this, Vince, you're a sick nigga, dog.
You are dirty Loki.
I don't want to wish you any bad.
I'm not
but-
wishing you no harm at all. I just want to, and you probably know you're a sick nigga.
But you're probably going to hell. I'm keeping it a buck.
You're saying nigga on live TV with a do-rag on. Bro, this nigga is disgusting. Bro, you're disgusting.
Bro,
For real.
that nigga said, "What up, G?"
He said, keep it up.
Bro,
My nigga.
Talking to John Cena, like
I see they look like
Booker T's right beside him, bro. Like, this is
"I swing
the
on a
wildest
nigga."
shit I've
Hey.
ever seen in my life, bro.
Bro, he had a
Coach was with that nigga, bro. He didn't know what to say.
He had a match
Whipped.
where it was
Man.
his son and him versus Shawn Michaels and God. He put a light at the main entrance. That shit was sick. I was like, "Oh, you going to hell?"
Yeah, he's a
Going to
fucking.
hell for real.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's playing.
Bro, hey, I know you remember that custody of Dominic.
See, bro, the W, bro,
That
that
shit was
nigga's
disgusting
sick,
as hell,
bro.
bro.
The nigga's sick. He's like, "Oh yeah, you our family. How about we just
Split y'all up.
have a little custody battle? Whoever
They
wins,
put the-
get your son."
They put the papers on the ladder, my nigga. I was
Vince, you're a sick
as hell.
nigga, man.
Let's see what else is nice.
Man,
You know what's good for TV though.
always.
Yeah,
The nigga
Man.
knows what's good for TV. I won't
but
give you
even
that.
like, bro, he had the Brian Pillman segment. And USA
That
called
nigga Stone Cold
if
ran
this
up in
nigga
his
shoot
shit.
Somebody, we gonna shoot your ass.
He was popping it. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga might real life be crazy. God rest his soul though. Brian
Yeah,
Pillman.
rest
Brian
Pillman's
Pillman
soul,
was my
man.
dude, bro.
Wild nigga.
It's sad because if he just let his, if he didn't, because remember when he was on commentary, and they were basically saying if he just pretty much let his foot heal, he would have been cool.
Yeah, he was
Right?
hurt.
Yeah.
But he
wasn't
felt
fucking
so
with that.
guilty doing commentary that he didn't look at it like he was doing his job, so he had to wrestle.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, commentary just as important. Like, I don't think wrestling smacks the way it do. At least WWF.
I'm not gonna lie.
If
You saw
don't have
JBL
the
come
King-
back.
You don't have good old JR on that.
JR,
mic.
J, King Lawler, like
That nigga, goddamn Triple H, you son of a bitch, you bastard, Triple H,
Well,
go
bro,
to hell.
that nigga be cutting up on Triple H every time he walk out, bro. He
nigga
hates
really
that
hates
nigga, bro.
Triple H, bro.
He really do, bro.
I have no respect for Triple H when I see him. That's how Jim Ross is coming on that mic. No homo.
bro, it be up every time you see that nigga.
Goddamn you, Triple H.
Look at this
you
son of a bitch.
bitch.
He said, "Don't even hand me no script, no nigga."
I got you.
He's-
Oh, Triple H coming out?
Bro, this all natural.
Hold it down, Jerry. Watch this. This
Nigga
is
already
hate,
have
nigga.
it.
This is hatred, bro. I don't like this nigga. I really don't fuck with him.
Speaking of wrestling, so you guys know about Dark Side of the Ring, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit.
They started a new series called Tales of the
yeah.
Tales of the
Territory.
territories.
I didn't know Jerry the King Lawler was like
He
that.
getting like that. Really
Oh,
like
he
that.
was getting
He was
busy.
in Memphis just
Bro, he was a
fucking-
legend, bro. He was like their nigga, Stone Cold, their Hulk Hogan.
Man.
Him, Jeff Jarrett, all them niggas was really like
And
that.
then that's one thing I kind of like.
Terry Funk, all type of shit.
I accept that this man, like, this is the history that we have. But a part of me would love to see if we really just had it to where it was just straight territories, like where if we just had the 5 sections of the United States and niggas would be popping in their own area with their own storyline. I think that would be lit too because like AWA, was
They need to
popping at
honestly
one time.
bring that
Memphis
back.
was popping.
Like Midwest had like a South like one. They had like a California, Mid Atlantic, all that shit.
And like to me, I think like my problem with wrestling right now is it's not immersive. Like you'll see niggas be on smoke, but then niggas would be tweeting at each other.
That's because it was like, man, that PG-13 shit, they had to get rid of that.
Yeah.
They brought it back up, though. They turned it back up.
I ain't gonna lie, Roman Reigns was talking his shit the other night.
Bro, that nigga's really...
He really liked that.
he's
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
lie, bro.
Him, Seth Rollins, them niggas is really doing numbers.
Because I would say like him, like as far as like WWE is concerned, I would say Roman, Seth Rollins, and Big E. I think are my favorites right now
Iggy?
currently.
Biggie is a dog. I ain't gonna
Big
lie.
E.
That's-
Nigga, he's just funny too. I also
Nigga
I
is
like
pretty
the character.
funny.
Them niggas got their own booty O's. Booty O's.
Yeah,
They used
They're
to beat
wild as
hoes
hell.
with that. They be like, open your mouth. And stop
He did that shit,
I fuck
bro.
with Seth Rollins. I fuck with Shinsuke Nakamura. I fuck with that nigga.
Sheamus. Did you ever fuck with Sheamus?
Nah, I never.
Nah, I never rock with that nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
He's alright.
He was alright.
He was a big ass, just white boy with the red hair, huh?
Oh,
He used to punt niggas.
Oh, he did used to beat
you know
niggas
who,
up.
like, probably, truth be told, didn't like niggas? JBL.
Yeah, definitely.
JBL used to
Bro, he
clothesline
came
niggas
back.
Like,
He's really
he came
rich,
back
though.
though.
well, he's just commentating.
He's really rich.
You
So I don't
can
fuck with
tell,
niggas.
like,
Yeah, he's really rich.
especially when he was in, like, ABA, that nigga did not. He would clothesline niggas something crucial.
He's taking niggas' heads off.
I would not want to fight him. Boogeyman, nah, you got it, bro.
Boogeyman's
I
a
tap.
wild nigga.
I ain't gonna lie.
With the worms? Nah, you got it.
Bro, Boogeyman is not shaking me like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I promise you he is.
He's not shaking me like
Like
if
the
Kane,
Undertaker?
Yeah, I was gonna say if Kane came out, I'm instantly.
Wade Bryant.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray
Oh
Wyatt,
yeah, that
bro, I'm
nigga's
tweaking.
raw. Yeah,
Bro.
Fiend.
Because
He
once
really
all them
scared
lights
me.
go off, bro, you know what time it is. I ain't gonna lie,
he's
bro.
a big ass nigga too.
He
I mean,
is.
he is, but he ain't really because he had that goofy ass country gimmick when he was in NXT.
Yeah, that
I can't
Husky
remember.
That
Harris.
shit was nasty as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Husky Harris. Man.
He was just young man, just young bull trying to get his feet wet.
He was trying,
His brother was rawer than him back in the day,
True, that is true.
but his brother,
Bo Dallas.
yeah, his brother could really cut a promo hard too, though.
I think when he get a good gimmick, like he'll be.
Yeah, he can cut
Fine.
a promo.
But I think the fire thing when the Wyatt family was like really at their peak, and they'd be like, "Yo, Des Moines," and they'd be like the whole city, and then the whole lights just turn off.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that shit hard.
As soon as he turned that little lantern on, bro, the whole lights come on, music stop, all type of shit.
That should be hard. Like
That nigga's hard, bro. That nigga really he knows the business pretty good.
I guess
well.
I asked him this question like last podcast, and we was talking about basically like walkout music, but mainly we was talking about boxing and UFC.
Mm-hmm.
But if you was in the WWE, what would be your walkout theme song?
You got to re-rock somebody's walk theme music, too.
Well, you can do both. You can do both. Like pick a song you would actually walk out to, and then pick like a WWE person song.
Man, I'm coming out to that. Man, everybody watching this, look this up. "Born to Bruise" by Dose. That's what I'm coming out to if I was in the wrestling ring. Y'all niggas ain't heard of that shit before. But when you get done, listen to that shit. That's
play that.
straight up interest music. And then if I could re-rock somebody's shit, I'm probably coming out to that NWO Wolfpack or that
You going out to the Wolfpack
That
one?
DX or that
I ain't going
DX.
to lie. That one got it with,
that X-Pac DX.
yeah.
That is tough.
Because this shit was different than everybody else's.
There's a lot of good songs. There really is.
Nah, the nigga that does the music for the WWF or WWE and shit.
He's goated. I ain't
He's
going to lie,
goated.
bro.
You're goated, whoever that is.
Did he really do all them songs?
He did all.
He did all of
He
them.
does everybody's shit.
Like, he's been, like, from, like, the 80s to,
Yeah.
like...
Till now, I feel
Till
like
now,
still,
yeah.
he's still doing their shit.
That nigga probably getting a dumb bag.
He in a
Stupid
dumb
bag.
bag, bro.
Because I was thinking like if I had to come out to like wrestlers themes.
I'm coming out to Val Venus' shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Let's get busy, bro.
ladies. That nigga,
Bro,
used to be OD
remember-
freaky.
Bro, remember Viscera, Big Daddy
Yeah,
Vis?
that nigga was.
Bro, that
wild
nigga
as
came
hell.
out on some vagina.
Bro,
Bro,
they-
that
I
nigga was
just
on
talking to my
timing,
brother
bro.
about that shit. They always had the black niggas doing some off
Some freaky ass
some
shit, bro.
Freaky, horny shit.
Or is this some
Like
racist
sexual
shit?
chocolate. They had my nigga
Sexual
Mark Henry looking wild as hell.
Fucking
old ladies.
lady and she
Bro, his theme song used to be wild as hell, bro.
Bruh.
Because they put like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, like bro, he always had the niggas on some freaky time. Like what the fuck
Bro,
is wrong
that
with
was
you, man?
nasty as hell.
Big Daddy V did
Man.
that. For some reason, this was a story. This nigga be in the back of the locker room popping Viagra's. It's like-
That's crazy
And but
as hell.
niggas was laughing when they told the story. I'm like,
Yeah,
no, that's
some
crazy.
Vince McMahon
That's
shit.
stupid as hell.
Vince told
man.
him-
Scarred for life.
Vince told him to do that shit. Hey, what you want to do is go pop up, go in the back room.
Nah, he just. I heard he was just like the way that they
Nah,
break it
that was
down.
Vince. Vince was making him do that shit. Vince, I know what you're doing. Trying to extort the niggas.
Bro, he said that they were
You're not
going
slick.
They would go in the back, and he just sit there like he got like he got that candy, and just pop them.
In real life, he had that
and just
candy.
sit.
Man.
Rock solid.
Yo, I'd be so pissed if I was in the locker room. Like, nigga, put that shit away.
Viscera, you're a sick nigga. I'll let you know that much.
That nigga was nasty.
If you're listening, you're sick
Oh, because
as
his
a dog.
finisher was like he like turn around.
got on niggas'
and-
butts.
and just- yeah, that shit was sick.
Got on the nigga's butt. Right on his bumper. Like,
Literally,
yeah.
the only black person that probably had Booker T.
Yeah, that was the only nigga that
was
had
the
a
only one
solid
that had,
gimmick,
like, a
bro.
cool- like he just
Even when
cool.
Shelton
Oh,
Benjamin
I was
came
about
in,
to
bro,
say Shelton Benjamin-
he was still
Benjamin,
making
bro.
him be the flunky to the white boys.
Bro,
Kurt Angle
they
and
had that
Charlie
nigga,
Haas.
bro. They had that nigga walking out with his mom, bro. You saw that shit?
Like, bro, they're trying to embarrass
Gold
niggas,
standard.
bro.
That nigga.
They're trying to embarrass niggas, bro.
That was crazy
When they
as
get a
hell.
gimmick, like, oh yeah, I gotta embarrass you first before I could let you get something right.
Okay, then so what was your?
Bobby Lashley, he was actually kind of
Yeah,
solid.
Bobby
Like
was
he,
solid
he
when he
did
came in,
his
man.
thing. They didn't really get that nigga.
All right,
no
so then
gimmick.
what was your like looking back on it? Like I guess I don't want to say guilty pleasure, but like not realizing it was fucked up in the moment. Because now that I think about it, I got hyped for Crime Time. I ain't gonna lie.
Crime Time got it.
Nah, see, bro, like, bro, that shit, they always give the niggas something bogus as fuck.
They had them-
MVP, they just got a nigga just with braids, like, oh yeah, you bald, nigga, like you're a baller.
Bro.
Like, bro, that shit is
that
not
made it
right.
sound like he was like a free agent signing or some
Lit.
shit. This nigga had the most niggas.
You know you're going to the league. Montavious Sport. Like, come on, bro. You
that
know what
name
you're
is
doing, bro. This
I ain't
nigga's
gonna-
sick as a fucking dog.
I ain't gonna lie, Montavious, bro, that shit got it. I ain't gonna lie.
bro,
that
that
got
is
it.
sick.
Man,
Crime Time was definitely one of them.
they
bro.
had niggas running stains on national television.
Bro,
That
I
shit's
was
crazy.
oblivious to a lot of shit though as a young nigga. I wasn't even paying attention to that
Right.
shit. Like Al Snow, my nigga used to come out like, "What does everybody want?" Talking about head. Used to bring the little doll head and shit, bro.
Yeah, wow.
Bro, I did.
Billy Gunn,
Man.
that nigga's name was Mr. Ass.
Mr. Ass.
And I'm not even paying attention. I'm just
Shit.
thinking like, oh yeah, this nigga's going crazy. Mr.
He went
Ass.
from Mr. Ass to badass Billy
Badass
Gunn.
Billy
man.
Gunn. And
Y'all
the
remember
road
Triple
dog
H
Jesse James.
Fucking
Road dog Jesse
Ed
James.
Corpse?
Yeah.
That's
There was a lot of sick shit going on, bro, that I wasn't even paying
That nigga got
attention.
canceled.
It's crazy as hell.
I wasn't
man.
even paying
I'm thinking
attention
about
to
this
that.
shit,
I'm
bro.
just watching it like this is wrestling.
Now I think about
It's still real to me, damn it.
Man.
that's
how I'm
probably
coming.
why our parents was like, nah, you had that shit. What the fuck is going on?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I had like that, I'd probably go out to the Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit
Packed up
got
so
it,
quick.
bro.
This shit a black motherfucker coming out the
Negro
Latino. Even that was fucked
Negro
up. I lied. I cheat. I steal.
They're coming at
Man, I wouldn't come like
That's
that
the perfect
though.
gimmick.
I wouldn't come like that though.
That's the perfect gimmick. I lie, cheat, I steal, but they're gonna make you a
That nigga
crackhead.
came out with some whips though. I ain't gonna
on
lie,
a
bro.
unicycle, like bro, with a beater on and some jeans.
Or
Nah,
even
bro.
like remember the
I'm
old
pushing the
school,
6'4" or something, bro.
Remember the old school gimmicks like Coco Beware and shit like
Yeah,
that.
Papa Shango.
Niggas
like,
was slaves.
He's
I
just
ain't
making
gonna
niggas. Like, all right, what I'm gonna do with you is make you a nigga. All right, anyways, go over there.
lie. Man.
Dance
The junkyard dog, bro. The nigga came out in
Bro,
shackles, bro. Like, come on now.
Niggas was racist.
Hey, open
That
up
was
that
crazy
third
as
eye,
hell.
man, because niggas ain't paying attention, bro. They're trying to do him foul.
That's
Man.
funny as hell.
Kofi Kingston, the nigga's not even Jamaican, bro. They just make the nigga African. Like, all right, off the dribble, you're
Bro,
from
you remember
Jamaica.
they said that shit on national?
Yeah, he said,
Triple H
"Where's
was
your
like,
accent?"
nigga. He was like, aren't you Jamaican, bro?
They're from Boston, bro. Like,
No
what the
cap.
fuck
What to
really
do,
be going
man?
on?
They're foul as hell, bro.
Okay, then so
And the
Yeah.
hardest nigga the WWE ever had was John Cena.
yeah, that's nasty. Super nasty.
That's crazy as hell.
So then if
low-key.
you had to take someone's gimmick,
John Cena's.
hey, that nigga was getting a bag.
that was the hardest
Thugonomics.
shit. I'm not gonna lie, hardest
Bro,
shit.
then he went to the chain gang, bro. He had the
hardest
foot,
shit.
bro. I swear to God, I had that football,
The
that
GOAT.
chain gang jersey, bro.
If I could take somebody's gimmick, it would either be Thugonomics, John Cena, or Shawn Michaels.
The U.S. Championship spinner belt, bro. That shit got it. What?
what about you?
Oh fuck,
Funaki.
Funaki. That's crazy as hell. Who am I snatching a gimmick off of? I'm not gonna lie. I'd have to run that Legend Killer one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to run that
I
Legend
swear to
Killer
God, I was
one.
about to pick
I'm
that
gonna have to
tough
run
ass,
that, bro.
Bro, he
that
was
is one thing.
disrespectful as
That
hell.
is
nigga
one
was
thing Vince
spitting on
McMahon got,
niggas'
bro.
faces,
that
bro.
nigga will get them gimmicks right.
He do.
That
Randy
nigga's-
Orton is good.
Their
I ain't
writing,
gonna
bro,
lie,
is so fucking good.
But sometimes, like I want to. He's like half. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, hit or miss.
Niggas
some of
love
them be
Randy,
good.
bro.
Like you said, some of them be fire, and some of them be like, nigga, that's just right.
Yeah, this shit's stupid as hell.
Shit's stupid as hell. Yeah, if I was a villain, I'd definitely pick the Legend Killer. Or
That
can't
nigga
go wrong
got
with RVD. RVD was just
RVD,
cool
yeah, he was a
a
cool
high
nigga smoking dope.
a whole damn show,
I'm trying
man.
to think of villain. What villain would I pick?
Oh, Umaga would be a good one.
Yeah, Umaga would
Come
be a
out.
good villain.
Yo, niggas used to really do that shit. Like, I would be fucked up for an hour. Niggas, Umaga, and to say that
Crazy.
shit.
Man, I'd probably pick like who's this?
I'm trying to think of villain. Edge was a good villain.
Kane shit was hard. I fucked with Kane as a villain or as a heel. I should say.
I'm not gonna lie. Christian got it.
Christian as heel.
Yeah.
Christian's gimmick. What was his gimmick? When he wasn't with Edge.
Captain Charisma.
Captain Charisma, yeah.
It got flushed out in TNA. I think it was better in TNA.
Yeah, they sauced a lot of niggas up though in TNA. I'd probably take Perk Angle for villain.
Perk Angle, bro. I was legit just about to say
I'd
that.
probably take
bro.
Perk Angle
I
for
ain't gonna
villain,
lie,
bro. That nigga
He
had a
got
run. He really had a run, bro. When he was off that rage shit, that nigga was going dumb.
Bro, he said, Booker T, I want to have sex with
With your wife.
bestiality style. Nigga,
That's
what does
crazy
that
as
even mean?
fuck.
What the fuck?
I
That's
wish
just
a nigga
racist.
would,
He
bro.
just meant racist.
That's crazy as fuck. When
I
you
just
think
mean, he
about
just
it.
was like, yeah, when I mean bestiality, I meant racist.
Bro,
Because I'm finna degrade her.
was
Man,
the parks doing flips
Irk
and all types
angle,
of shit.
dog.
That nigga. I'm about to go back up.
bro, Shane McMahon, Shane O'Mac.
I don't get why this nigga don't like life. I think he just want to kill himself. He trying to get.
Yeah, he used to get beat the fuck up.
Shane McMahon used to get walked down. Bro.
Also,
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know if
lie.
you've seen his recent matches. He's always finding something to jump off of.
Yeah, he's old as hell, too. He's
He
still doing
crazy.
that
Yeah,
shit.
he's like 50 something.
I'm finna go to that wrestling on the 19th. Wells Fargo, man.
Is it SmackDown or is it
Nah, it's Raw. It was Raw last time, too. I went to the last one.
Damn,
To take my pops.
that's what's up.
Bet.
Me and my uncle used to like watch a lot of the pay per views, and like, that was kind of our shit. And it's more fun to watch wrestling with someone rather than just
Yeah, that shit's fun to watch, man.
That shit's crazy, man. I don't watch it nowadays because I just don't be having time. But you know, I always catch like the WWE Network. Now it's on. I think it's like Peacock or some stupid shit. Yeah, I still got that, bro.
Got the wrestling cup right now, man.
Who's on that motherfucking right back. Goddamn, Dolph Ziggler.
I ain't gonna lie, Dolph Ziggler he got for a minute, bro.
He had a little sauce to him.
Yo, Kane got to be top 5 ugliest niggas. Oh lordy.
Kane's a wild nigga, man.
Bro, Kane used to set nigga, bro. You remember he set Jim Ross on fire, bro? That shit. He
Vince
lit that
McMahon and
nigga.
Jim Ross
set.
ain't fuck with each other, so Jim Ross always got a lot of bogus shit happen to him.
Yeah.
A Deadlock podcast. It's a wrestling podcast, and they got their own wrestling promotion. So shout out to them.
Shout
They
out
broke
Deadlock.
down like Kane setting Jim Ross on fire. That shit is, yo, them
I
segments
thought that
was
nigga
so
died
crazy.
when I first saw her, bro.
Bro, and he was just having an intervention with him. He's like, Kane, I know you ugly, but you could just wear the mask and be cool.
Them storylines was so wicked.
storylines.
Bro,
Them storylines be foul. I ain't
Bogus
gonna
as
lie.
fuck.
Bro, niggas used to die and then be back next week, and we be like, yo, what happened?
Set a whole
Swear this
casket on
nigga
fire,
just
bro.
Mm-hmm.
died.
Undertaker buried niggas alive. You like, oh, well, that nigga dead.
You see that nigga gone 4 months and then he come back.
Nigga, didn't you just die? What the fuck?
right. That's crazy as hell. That's how they did Big Show.
Big
Big Show got it. I ain't gonna lie.
Big Show.
That nigga
was
said,
trash.
"What?" Like, hey, let me change my shit, bro. I come out to that. I come out to that.
Bro, he was
Bro, that
trash.
shit got it, bro.
Big Show was trash because one minute this nigga be good and the next minute he turned and then he go back to being good. It's like, all right, nigga, pick a
Ass.
side, nigga.
Bro, I remember he had that nigga Rey Mysterio in a stretcher.
And
When I-
hit that nigga
This
against the
nigga-
ring post.
Ring post. That metal bitch. That bitch said,
Rey Mysterio look like he wasn't a grown ass.
yeah, bro, he strapped that nigga. That's just that boom,
Nigga landed at first.
ping.
Nigga was
Bro,
like,
they
what
were
the
playing with Ray. I'm not gonna lie, they was jeopardizing that
Niggas
nigga's
do not.
health.
Niggas do. Them
Him and
niggas-
Brock Lesnar.
No
used to
writers do not fuck
that,
with Rey
bro, at
Mysterio,
all.
bro.
All right, you see that little nigga right there? Just pick him up, throw him as far as you can across the ring.
That would be my biggest fear of being in a wrestling ring if I was a little nigga, because they just be tossing.
Yeah,
them
they be
like
doing
that.
the little niggas bogus.
Yo, Rey Mysterio was getting fucked up. That shit was tough.
Fucking Kevin Nash literally put this nigga through a wall. That's crazy as fuck. Oh man,
What y'all say is like your favorite match of all time?
favorite match of all time.
I gotta go Triple H, Shawn Michaels, 04, Royal Rumble, last man standing match.
You're goated for that, but I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna go with, you know, I'm gonna go with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, Montreal.
Ooh, the screw job?
The screw job. I gotta go screw job, bro.
Man, I'm not even.
You fuck around and say Iron Man match.
Nah, I'm not gonna say no favorite. I'm not gonna even say no favorite singles. My favorite tag match to watch, and it's not even the one you're thinking about, bro. There's a dumpster match with Terry Funk and Cactus Jack,
Nigga,
versus the
WrestleMania
New Age
14?
Outlaws, bro.
Bro, that
Bro,
shit
that
got it.
shit
I
is
ain't
a
gonna
real,
lie,
bro. That
bro.
shit is
was
a
crazy
real
as hell.
5-star match, bro.
Them niggas was in the back parking lot
It
all
was
type
really
of shit.
getting it in, bro. That was a good ass match.
That one
Well,
got
that wasn't even a main card here either.
It
bro.
wasn't.
and that shit was shining.
You know something random?
24/7 hardcore title. Niggas was getting big. Niggas was getting down in laundry mats, bro. They would literally run up on Crash Holly, bro. That shit was funny as hell. They ran
Out of
up.
nowhere, nigga, you doing your laundry, nigga, and just get beat up.
Bro, they caught this nigga in his hotel room one time, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
I just remember something random. Owen Hart was in the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, he was.
He was cutting
like
up.
the
I ain't gonna
token.
lie. That nigga was cutting up in there.
Enough's enough, and it's time for a change.
Bro, that's crazy as hell.
If that doesn't scream how good Owen Hart was, they didn't know what to do with this nigga. Do with the blacks.
Throw him in the nation.
All right.
All right, nigga.
They said be with the blacks.
Like,
Bro, and then DX came out with the motherfucking
fucking black.
with the black face of the nation. No
That shit was
way.
wild as hell, bro.
My
Such
nigga
a
X-Pac
90s.
was Mark Henry, dog.
You could tell that was the
They
90s.
put that nigga in a fat suit, all type of shit.
Nigga painted his face pitch black. They didn't even give him no brown, bro.
Nigga
They
was
painted
dirty.
this shit pitch black.
Nigga was pissed because he had to use a Sharpie. What the fuck, bro? Why you use a Sharpie?
I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
they dirty as hell.
Bro, they're foul as hell.
Foul,
Had
bro.
that nigga Triple H with the mocha on his shit, bro. They painted his shit brown. Came out as The Rock. Foul.
I can't.
This is how it screams that they have yes men in WWE because I know no one cleared that shit with Vince.
No one.
They
No,
wanna-
Vince probably was the nigga that brought it up.
I bet some nigga. I bet
Vince was like, all right, what we're going to do? X-Pac.
Man.
You know how dark Mark Henry is? Go get the black man.
here's a Sharpie.
Literally.
Stupid
bro,
as
he was
hell,
on
bro.
their
Big one
ass.
too. Like nigga.
The Rock probably had no idea. When he came out and just seen them niggas decked out, he
But
was
that
like,
nigga was hot.
what?
Bro, I would have been hot as hell, bro.
I know the
ain't gonna-
PR lady just sweating in the back. Like,
Man.
I don't know if we should do
And
this.
that shit was on live telly.
Television.
6
bro.
million people.
Everybody,
Saw.
just for everyone to see, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Sick as a dog.
That shit is nasty.
Live sex show. I
Live sex, bro. It was just a different time, man.
Bro, can I tell y'all something too?
These kids
Like,
will never know.
So
What up, though?
I watched wrestling and then I took a break. And I remember it was like maybe like 04, 05, 06. Like I stopped watching for wrestling. Swear to God, I had the old TV with the fat back. One of the ones where you could rotate. So if he was on this side, you could rotate it this way. If he was on this side, you could rotate it that way. I had to hit the side, you know what I'm saying, when it go all staticky and making shit good great. I'm changing the channel, B.
You had that big ass box TV, that big
So
stupid ass
listen, I'm
joint.
changing the channel. I'm doing it with my finger. Da 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 da. I get to a channel. I see his wrestling. JR. Oh, not JR. Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, tonight it's going to be a lot of sex scene celebration. Well, all right, let me watch this wrestling. See what it's about. I swear to God. That's how I got back into wrestling, was the live Monday Night Raw with the live sex scene. I saw that ad. I was like, let me check this out. Let me see
That
what
nigga
it's
King
about.
was horny, bro.
Horn dog.
Oh, the puppies.
Horn dog.
That
That
nigga, was,
nigga used to, boy.
that nigga went crazy, bro.
For some puppies.
Nigga made
This
the mouth
nigga's
table.
calling them puppies. He's a fucking sicko, dog. Like, that nigga is fucking sick.
Crazy as hell.
Calling them bitches puppies.
It's nasty.
Oh fuck,
You know how pissed I would be
bro. Never.
if
What?
I was a commentator? No doubt. You know how pissed I would be if I was a commentator and niggas just like went through the announcement table like the first match. We still got 2 hours of this bitch.
No
Oh yeah, they
cap.
get to cutting up. They get to building a whole new table, all type of shit.
No, they
bring
don't.
it
Them
right back
motherfuckers be sitting there right there with
They
the
be
desks.
bro.
Like,
I
we
know.
had desks, but them niggas went through it.
They be doing the Spanish announce table dirty as hell, bro. Because that'd be the first place.
Bro, they be
like, fuck
taking the
this
Spanish table out first. Like, all
They
right, I
do.
know these niggas don't give a fuck. I
That's
know
how
they.
they got shit like this. Like, oh, we had a desk, nigga, but nigga went through it.
papers, all type of shit on the floor, man.
Everything.
I'm trying to think of. Do you have a favorite tag match then? Since Sean went his favorite tag match.
I don't have a favorite tag match, but I remember it's like a whole group. It was like the Armageddon Hell in a Cell, like a 6-man Hell in a Cell match.
Know what you're talking about?
Oh, when was it?
It was like in 2000. It was like Armageddon 2000.
Rikishi got put through the little
Oh,
hey.
the one I was thinking about was
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga took flight.
I was thinking of the one where
Undertaker
Eminem got fucked up. Oh boy,
Eminem?
Oh, you talking
It was Jeff
about
and Matt Hardy and then Jeff's
The ladder,
man, I said,
yeah.
fucked his whole shit.
Oh yeah, yeah,
broke
yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga's face.
Mercury. Yeah.
Joey Merck.
That shit was sad. I was like, damn.
That shit was nasty as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, I'm trying to think. Do I have a favorite tag match? I think my favorite tag match, actually, I guess the TLC matches, like the first one from WrestleMania.
A solid. A solid.
I wasn't gonna say those just because you know them bitches.
Them bitches go to, so
Speak
it's
for
kind of hard.
themselves
Yeah.
Man.
Do y'all have a favorite Undertaker WrestleMania match? I got a hot take, I think.
I like when that nigga fought. I like when he fought Ric Flair when he was American Badass, because Ric Flair just was selling everything.
Ric Flair, yeah.
He come out with that Harley Davidson, bro. He
That shit
got
was
it.
tough. And then I liked when he first came back and fought Randy Orton.
I figured that like when Undertaker lost, that he would go back to the American Badass. I feel like that was perfect.
Should have been never stopped that shit.
That's
That
what
was
I'm
the
saying,
hardest
bro.
shit.
That was him.
That
was the hardest because that's really his
That's
real
really
life.
him. Yeah, that's what.
Because he could have retired off that shit, and I think we'd have got less WrestleMania matches because of that.
If he would have stayed that, I don't think they would have made him lose.
Yeah.
He would have just retired at like 20-0, just 20-0, called it quits.
Right. Yeah.
American Badass.
Do you have a favorite WrestleMania Undertaker match?
But the best Undertaker era is Ministry of Darkness.
Man, they were kidnapping niggas.
Bro,
all
he
type
was
of
really
shit,
on
bro.
some wild shit, crucifying
He was really
niggas,
like,
bro.
yeah.
He was really doing some nutty ass shit on live television.
Them niggas got to taking Stephanie McMahon. It was over. Vince was like, all
kidnapping
right, kidnapping her all
All
time.
right. Cut the shit out. What y'all doing?
Right. But fuck. I'm gonna have to go with WrestleMania 14, Kane Undertaker. First time. That nigga put him through like 5 tombstones.
That
And nigga
nigga's
just
still
kept
getting up.
kicking up, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
That nigga was built different. To me personally, and this is my hot take, I feel like the best Undertaker WrestleMania matches by far are the ones with Shawn Michaels. Them shits, from start to finish, were A1.
Bro, I ain't watching all that shit, bro. Them shit's like an hour 30.
Hour 30.
Them bitches an hour
Selling
30.
The fuck out them out the boots and everything. That nigga be selling this shit.
Because I feel like him and Shawn just knew how to work together, and them niggas would just it'd be A1 every time.
Shawn Michaels is a real professional.
It's crazy to think that he had a back injury, so he was out for a few years. Like, imagine if Shawn never really had his back injury.
He fucked it up in the casket match against Taker.
Yeah, yeah. That was like Royal Rumble. Yeah, he clipped his shit.
He threw him over it, bro. He clipped his shit on the end. That nigga really fucked his back up over that.
You know, Undertaker be bogus as hell, too, because now that I think about his WrestleMania matches, you remember when... No, I guess it was Batista. Because I'm trying to remember. Didn't Undertaker flip outside the ring? And then Batista grabbed the cameraman.
Oh, no,
like,
that was
hey,
Shawn
nigga.
Michaels. That was Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that was Shawn Michaels.
He grabbed the cameraman.
Bro, he literally pushed that nigga, bro. It was like the Hell in
Yeah, it
Cell
was Shawn
match.
Michaels.
It was the Hell in Cell match, too. Like the first ever one.
He took the camera out.
No, remember? I'm saying, like, he flipped outside on... It was a WrestleMania.
It was Shawn Michaels, bro. He was leaning down. That nigga grabbed him. Boop.
Maybe it was Shawn. Because I just remember Undertaker doing a flip and fucking up the cameraman. Because the cameraman was like, hey, nigga.
Landed right on that nigga.
Yeah, that was Shawn, bro.
Undertaker fucked his own shit up, too. He hit the camera and everything.
I would have been pissed. I'm like, nigga, why you
Mad as
put that
hell.
nigga
Why the
right
fuck you just do that? Take the bump.
Take the bump.
there? Man, I'm about to watch wrestling out this podcast. But
No doubt, bro.
to go to the last topic,
Finna smoke some dope.
This man.
to go to the
Wild
last
as
topic
hell.
that you kind of already touched on with the FanDuel betting and stuff like that, we got to talk about hoops. In your honest opinion, for those of you who don't know, Space is a Clippers fan.
Hell yeah.
Long, full-hearted Clippers fan, too.
In your honest opinion, why do you think Lob City never worked out?
Man, just Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Chris Paul fan, man. I feel like he was really a downfall for what we got going on. Just his attitude, the way he carries himself on the basketball court, really isn't a fan. Really not a fan.
I feel like he got hurt a few of those years.
Damn,
too.
fuck that getting hurt shit. You should have stayed in New Orleans, quit bitching. You tried to go to the Lakers, that didn't work, so you tried to come to fucking Clippers. We didn't need you.
They vetoed the shit out of that trade. Him and
They were
from
bogus
the
for
Lakers.
that.
Yeah, they bogus as hell for that.
But nah,
That
man,
could've been
Clippers
another
is
ring.
on the rise, man. We coming back. Kawhi, when he gets clear, man, it's gonna be an ugly year for y'all niggas. PG's back, doing this thing. We got a young core, man. We're just trying to build around it. That's
I
all
feel
we're trying to do.
the Clippers. Well, to go to both points, I feel like the Clippers now. Their problem is not necessarily getting to the dance; it's showing up when it's time. Like,
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about getting to the dance. Well, first of all, we got to get to the dance.
true. I guess y'all did.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get there. But once we get there, we're not worried about being there, man. We just got to. We had a lot of role players last year, man. We got a lot. Now we got just a lot of killers, man. Everybody's knowing their position. My nigga Zubac, he knows what to do. My nigga PG's back, man. Kawhi's supposed to be back fully healthy. Once John Wall gets fully healthy, man, it's going to be an ugly scene.
I will
Right
say
now, it's early season, man.
I forgot y'all niggas got John Wall.
Yeah,
too.
John
That's
Wall's,
crazy.
man, once he gets back right, you know that's a killer, man. It's a real demon on the court, so.
I will say if you guys can get a solid 15 from John Wall, I think like one of the first games he had of the season. If you can get that consistently, that will be a tough team to beat.
It's gonna be ugly, man. It's a long game. There's 82 games left, man. We're only on probably like the 7th game, 6th game.
Is it not concerning to you that Kawhi Leonard is taking those extra, like he missed 4 games because of his knee?
Nah, it's not concerning, man. You tore your ACL. What the fuck? I'm not finna come back if my shit ain't 100% either.
I guess that's fair.
Like people are trying to compare the shit with him and Kyrie. Kyrie didn't tear in his ACL. That nigga just didn't want to play basketball.
Right.
So they want to bitch about that, but nah, nigga, I would want to be 100% sure too if I just tore my ACL.
And to go back to Lob City, also I feel like y'all didn't have any shooters really.
At that time, man, there was only a couple shooters, 3-point shooters in the league, anyways, like that you could really call 3-point shooters. They were still. It was still an early time for 3-point. You had your Curry, you had your, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all,
had your Warriors
y'all had
and shit.
JJ.
Man, JJ wasn't on a fucking crumb. That nigga's trash too.
Don't do JJ like that.
But like, well, because what I'm trying to say is like you still needed offense, and it feel like if you guys never got that offense between the pick and roll game, and Blake Griffin at the time didn't really have a jump shot, and Chris
We had
Paul
a
wasn't
lot of
consistent.
dogs, man. We had Eric Gordon. We had fucking Eric Bledsoe. And we had a lot of dogs. We just need to really utilize them, man.
But that's the thing is like all them
Y'all had
dogs.
DeAndre Jordan too.
DeAndre Jordan was trash back then, but he got better.
Yeah, I mean all he could really do was catch lobs. But that's the thing. It's like y'all had dogs, but y'all ain't had
We
no
had
one that could score
Crawford.
30.
Nigga, we had Crawford.
Oh, but yeah.
Crawford got busy. I ain't gonna lie.
Busy, man.
If
You know
y'all
what?
let him get busy at the same time.
He was getting his food. He was eating his food every game.
Yeah, but y'all had Chris Paul. Chris Paul wasn't about to
Yeah,
look
Chris
that nigga
Paul's
for
stingy as hell, nigga. He wants to make the pass himself. No, bro, just give the ball up. Let the offense flow.
True. And
We'll get a lob. Anyone can throw a fucking lob.
Because if we being honest, Lob City could have had one ring.
Man, I wish, bro, that year against the fucking Spurs, man, we should have had that shit. I'm watching that shit live and direct. Crying.
3-1 lead
shit
too, I
crazy.
believe.
Yeah, we
Y'all
had
had 3-1
Nah, it
lead?
wasn't 3-1. It was 2-1. Don't ever
2-1?
do my niggas like that. bro.
Pardon self. I
It was
don't got my
2-1.
phone, so I can't do the research right
It was a good 2-1,
It was a good 2-1, my fault.
but it was against the Spurs, nigga, legendary GOATs. And they didn't even win the ship that year.
That's fair.
Bum ass niggas.
Man,
How do you feel about your Detroit Pistons right now, Tyler?
we just beat Golden State.
Yeah, they did just beat Golden State. I just lost some chicken on that.
Bro, I did not expect that. I was like, all right.
Especially,
I looked at the
chicken.
score. I was like, damn, they walking,
I think that was
they
the
walking
game-
these niggas down. I ain't gonna lie.
that was the game that Jordan Poole had like 12 points in like a minute or something.
Yeah,
My
didn't
boy
help.
Motorcade, that boy nice. I ain't gonna lie. He had like 38. He finished with like 38 points that night.
Are y'all gonna get in the play-in though?
We definitely get into the plan. We definitely doing that.
I'm out to. Let's see. In other basketball news today, the Brooklyn Nets fired Steve Nash.
And they hired bro.
They hired
They hired old boy.
potentially they
Yeah.
Buddy.
hired,
Buddy from the
Buddy.
Celtics. Folks ass.
That's crazy.
how I feel about it as a current Celtics fan.
He's dirty.
If it's true, I feel like I don't understand it. because
Y'all are just foul. Why would y'all trade that nigga? Or just fire that nigga for getting some ass?
but that's the thing is like we suspended him. So I don't even know
Indefinitely.
but we suspended him, not the league. So I
Yeah,
wonder if
so
he could-
y'all gave him up.
That's
Pretty
what I'm
much.
saying. I wonder if he could go coach right now. If you,
Yeah, nigga, he's fit to for the Nets. He's not suspended from the league. Nothing happened to him.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah, but like,
He just got fired.
what I don't understand is like, I don't. To me, yeah, he might love coaching, but it would be I would want the Nets job right now.
Man, he just better. Their Nets faculty better not hope there's no bad hoes on the team, nigga. Because if he comes over, he's slaying. Hands down.
I think that's what somebody said on Twitter. There was like,
Give my
well, he
nigga
ain't
Mark
fuck my
Jackson a
business.
job, bro.
Yeah, that should be the only
Give
thing.
Mark
the Nets
Jackson
is worried
a
about.
job,
No,
bro.
respectfully, with all due respect,
Yeah.
give my nigga Mark Jackson.
You know,
a
he
job.
said he would take down LeBron's wife.
Yeah, with all due respect, he said. And no, what he said was so much more
Man.
vile. That nigga said, "And I'll knock her out the park." Not only will
Niggas
I
ain't
hit,
hear that, though.
bro. Not only will I
said
hit, bro.
knock
I'm
her out
taking
the
her
park.
shit out of the fucking park.
With all due respect.
With all, and then I'm gonna follow it up with this. With all due respect, bro.
As LeBron's hitting the jumper, I was like, "Oh, you nasty, nigga." Like that nigga said, "Yo, she walked by."
He
Bro,
dirty
fuck
as
with-
hell for
yo,
that.
It was crazy.
He
too.
said, "I'll knock her out the park."
What's
That is disrespectful. As
What's
hell.
even more crazier than that is like
That means you're trying to kill her shit. You're trying to kill her
what's crazier
shit.
than that is like I think it was Stan Van Gundy. No, the other one, Jeff Van Gundy.
Jeff?
He was talking and he was talking about the play LeBron. He was like, "Yo, fuck what you saying."
Yeah.
I'll knock her shit
He
out
said
the
Savannah.
park.
He said Savannah James. just
Stupid
was
as hell.
Blase.
He said, "I got to double down on this."
And I'll knock her out the park.
Like niggas was
With
like,
all
"No,
due
bro."
respect, Bron. Fuck
He's like-
nigga.
He's stupid as hell.
But I mean, yeah, I would still like him as a coach. But at the same time, I just don't understand why Ime Udoka would take the Nets job. The Nets job is a terrible job right now because Kevin Durant don't fuck with them niggas.
Nah,
they
they-
don't got no defense.
Bro, they got a little potential, bro. Ben
And Ben
Simmons
Simmons-
just gotta stop playing like a pussy, man.
He not, bro. His offense, bro. I literally watched it.
It's crazy how that nigga.
Scared, bro.
It's crazy how that nigga won't even look to the direction
Didn't
of
he
the
get
rim
hurt,
no
though?
more.
He hurt his shit. He hurt his leg, didn't he?
He hurt his pride.
Oh, so nothing happened to my nigga?
No,
Why the fuck does he act like that?
I saw that nigga drive. Go
And
past
look,
the
bro,
rim.
he was looking for niggas like, where can I pass this to? Because I'm at the rim.
Listen.
That's crazy
I watched
as
the video
hell.
breakdown today. They said out of all superstars,
Man.
listen, they said out of all superstars who touched the ball, who passed the ball, they received the ball. Like they had Jokic at 82 passes. He passes the ball 82 times during the game on average. He receives the ball about 60 times. That's like league average to receive the ball back. Ben Simmons passes the ball 70 times a game. He receives the ball 40 times a game. That nigga is passing the ball like, I don't want this shit. And his offense is literally dribble, Kyrie right here or KD right here. I'm going to set a screen and then just kind of veer off. That nigga don't even want to go drive in the
Bro,
lane
you
to
seen
get a layup.
Kyrie? Bro, they had him on the mic. That nigga said, shoot it, bitch. Shoot it, bitch.
That's crazy as hell. I heard that, bro.
Shoot it,
Man,
Like, I don't, like,
That's sick, though.
That's
bro,
sick as
because
hell.
the nigga really used to be a fucking demon.
bro, that man is a walking double-double.
Demon, bro. Like, I'm getting to the cup and I'm dunking. Like, I'm not finna act like I'm laying it up. Nothing crazy. I'm dunking this shit.
bro, his average right now is 5 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 fouls.
That's sick.
Nigga's ass, bro. We can do like we can.
I
run up
wonder,
the court.
I wonder what's going on with that nigga, man.
It's got to be mental. He just don't want to shoot.
I'm praying for you, Ben, man, because you're a real hooper, man.
Well,
I
because
just want
like
to see you do
That man
your
was a
thing.
real stepper. I ain't
'Cause
gonna
what
lie.
they
really
said-
are like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm praying
what
for
they said is it's coaching. They said Doc Rivers didn't push him, and Steve Nash didn't push him. He had a
you.
coach.
The fuck push you to do what, nigga? You're
Well, hold on.
6'10".
They had a-
I'm
they had a
saying
coach-
push the ball to the rim.
They had a coach before where it was like he needs to shoot. He needs to make it seem like we have to respect him. Hey, I want Ben Simmons to shoot. Remember the coach was like right before Doc Rivers was like, I want him to shoot a 3 a game. Act like he gonna shoot.
He don't wanna
got one of
shoot.
the ugliest fucking jump shots in the game, but he gonna pull that motherfucker if he open. And sometimes you have to respect that.
That nigga will fire from
Ben just
three.
knows this shit's broke as hell, so he's not finna shoot that bitch.
Bro, he got to try at this point because you fucking up your team. Because it's like you're not
Man.
adding nothing. Brooklyn is the worst defensive team in the league right now. Nigga, your defense. You're 6'10".
Bro, it's crazy to think they had James Harden.
Yes. They had better defense with James.
Imagine
James
if they had that nigga James Harden, bro, and if they really played to how they were supposed to play. That could have still been getting rings right now.
Yes. Easily.
That was what, 3 years ago, bro? They could be 3 rings deep right now if they just played how they were supposed to play.
Easily. And like that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why Ime Udoka wants that job. Like, because I guarantee you,
Probably just want any job, nigga. You can't go home, nigga. He's fucking divorced now.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
You probably just need to get out the house at this
You
point.
like, man, I'm out here
Anything will do. On God, I'll coach the Wolves.
that nigga trying to act like Tom Brady, man. Fuck these kids.
No cap. He knows, bro.
That nigga coached the Kings.
He overstepped.
That shit is crazy at this point.
Overstepped his boundaries.
Coaching for the Kings is crazy.
So, I mean, we kind of already touched on it on this podcast, but who do you have as your finals?
Finals this year? Man. Fuck. The Celtics are looking really good, man. The Suns are looking really fucking good.
The Cavs ain't looking bad.
There's also some sleepers. I was going to say the Cavs. I was going to say the Rockets are really, like, playing good ball. Like they're not their record might not show up, bro, but they're hanging with a lot of good ass teams. Like they just hung with the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? It's just really early to think about right now.
I think the Jazz blew out the Grizzlies. And
you know what I'm saying? You can't ever forget about the Bucks. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good talent in the league, man. It's fun to watch. It's exciting to watch. It's even funner to bet on.
That shit's stressful to bet on.
Man, it's a thrill, man. It's a good thrill. Feels good.
I think I had a parlay where I had maybe 5 or 6 people, but it was kind of like the top upper echelon people. So you had to add to actually make some money. And it was just to score 20 points, and everybody hit except DeAndre Ayton's bitch ass.
Yeah, Aiden's sketchy, man. I don't put no money on Aiden.
I was so sad. I was like,
Phoenix looks good though. I like the way Phoenix plays basketball.
But they got Chris Paul, the same person we were just talking about.
Nah, it's different. He plays a different role for some reason. He don't want to score on the fucking Suns, and it'd be pissing me off because it's like all you wanted to do was you wanted to get your 10 assists, but you wanted to have 40 on the Clippers.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was hooping in Houston. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like he's not good as a second option. I think Chris Paul as a third option is great.
I think Chris Paul just, man, pass first, nothing else, is probably the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Because he just knows how to create a good lane. He knows how to really get that bitch in there.
But that's why I think you need another scorer, because if Devin Booker is not going to do it.
Booker's always going to give you that 25, man. There's nothing he don't got nothing less in him. Booker's a real fucking dog.
But that might be all it is, too. He might just give you 25, and that's all.
I mean, it depends, man. If everybody else is playing up to their potential, 25 is all you need.
Shit, now if you're playing a nigga named Luka.
Yeah, man, but unfortunately, they're playing the fucking Wolves tonight.
Yo, Luka out here playing with niggas we don't know. 2K generics. And out
Luka's
here.
been doing this shit, though.
generics.
Bro, Luka's been doing this shit since he was fucking 12 years old.
I know, but it's just
That
like,
nigga's
damn.
always been different.
Bro, imagine if he actually had some pieces in Dallas. That shit would be unfair.
He's doing his thug. He got Chris Wood. No freaky.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Chris Wood can hoop.
So
His
then,
core needs to get right, though.
don't they have Spencer Dinwiddie?
Yeah, he's all right. They need a big, though.
Yeah.
Losing Porzingis was kind of fucked up.
He just didn't work out there.
They just both need the ball too much. But even Porzingis, I don't like Porzingis at Washington. I don't think he's going to stay there.
I don't see them extending Porzingis either.
Porzingis
Yeah, I think
needs to go
he
to
gonna stay there. He gonna stay there because of the bread.
Nah, I don't think he's going to stay there. Fuck the bread. That nigga want to win. He'll go to the Warriors.
Nigga, if he wanted to win, he would have stayed with Luka and just shut the fuck up. Honestly.
If he went to the Warriors, would that be sick? That's weak.
Like how you asked, like, damn, that ain't it. I don't think so. I can't really see him gelling in the offense.
I'm talking about on the bench. Just trade that nigga for like Kuminga or something and just let him sit. Yeah, let him sit while the Warriors cook.
To be honest, they don't need it because even in the bench standpoint,
No, they
got
gotta-
the ball more than Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole been on some fuck shit lately on the FanDuel,
Yo,
man. I don't know what he's on.
He got punched, and that nigga got his act right. Like, he out here hooping for real.
Man, I done put a couple
He put that nigga on reset.
I done put him
He
on a
fired
couple. I done put him
nigga.
on a couple parlays to have 12.5, and my niggas ended with 10.
You know what's crazy? Actually,
That's not hooping.
You spit facts. Because I had him on a parlay. I had him on the first game parlay. It was like Braun scored 20, Curry scored 20. I think Jordan Poole scored 15, and Wiggins scored 12. Wiggins got like 12 plus.
Nah, Wiggins had like, I know what game you're talking about. Wiggins had like 20 something that game. That nigga was balling.
But then Jordan Poole couldn't get the 15. I'm like,
Couldn't get this 15, yeah. I had him for 3 threes, bro, and 15 points, and he only finished with 12. I know exactly what game you're talking about.
I'm like, man, this motherfucker here.
Man,
Anything y'all want to talk about, or should we wrap it? This
has been a good little episode, though. Definitely.
Yeah, this shit is fun as hell, man. I appreciate y'all niggas having me on this.
I mean,
This is my first podcast, like, you know what I'm saying, like interactive, where we just talk about everything aside from music, bro. This is my first one doing this, so I appreciate that.
No doubt, bro.
that's what I always. I mean, Tyler can speak for himself as well, but that's why I always pride myself on. I don't want, like, obviously it is an interview. We are going to ask you questions. We do want to know about you, and I want people to know how dope you are and how dope I view you. But at the same time, I don't want it to come off as an interview. I want it to come off as more of
we
a
just
conversation.
kicking it type shit.
Type
Yeah.
shit. Just so happens we happen to have mics.
Mic check, mic check.
But yeah, Sean, floor is yours, man. Anything you want to promote? Shout out.
Man, a lot of shit coming on the way. No freaky. Just good music on the way, man. Solo music, duo music, heavy metal music. It's a lot of things coming on the way, man. Shows coming, music videos coming, podcasts dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Every aspect, man. I'm trying to touch every aspect of revenue. Got a little clothing line coming out that's really on the hush. But I just gave them a little exclusive. Man, just more life. More life is coming, man. I'm ready to be alive still.
I feel
No
that.
doubt.
Still alive, man. So I'm about to keep living.
No doubt.
For sure.
Tyler, anything you want to promote? Shout out.
Man, we appreciate our boy, you know,
Damn, my nigga,
you know,
man.
being here.
And no,
with
for
us,
real,
bro.
these niggas is like 10 plus year niggas, bro. These have been my niggas from middle school.
I'm saying,
So
bro.
this ain't no over the night shit. Like, I've been on these niggas. So I
Right.
really appreciate them for bringing me on this bitch.
No doubt, bro.
Anytime.
But
Because
yeah,
I'm a fan, for real.
like check on your peoples, man. You know, there's a lot of crazy shit happening in this world. So you know, you don't know when your people's time, you know, their clock is ticking. So just check in with them as much as you can. Make sure they're all right. You know, and you know, be there for them in any time possible. So
For sure.
that's definitely my message for today, man. Just check up on your mans.
Also, with that, it's okay to be people's fans. Like, niggas is so quick to, I'm not
yeah.
going to show
Right.
love. Like,
Yeah, bro. It's all love, man. It should be like, man, that fandom shit is so stupid that people, bro, you should want to be fans of your peers. Like,
Right.
I know these niggas. It's easy to be a fan of them because I know them.
Right.
I don't know fucking NBA young boy or nobody like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all put so much more energy into people y'all have no idea who the fuck are, and someone that will walk right past you if you've seen them. Why not
Right.
put that into your people that you know, people that you're cool with, people that really got the same shit going on, but you know them, so it's
doubt.
better. It's just a different perspective to look at, man.
because you'll respect somebody's shit that you don't know rather than the people you do.
That's weird. Like, why would you support somebody that you have no idea who they are?
They don't
And
know you.
They have no idea who you are. If you was walking by them right now, they wouldn't say shit to you.
Right.
Why put all that support into somebody when you got somebody you went to fucking school with, want somebody your peer that's doing the exact same shit? Why not support them? Why not give them a view? Why not give them, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's nothing to support. It takes $0.
Right.
Because niggas will come up to you and like, or at least from my experience, it's like, oh, that little hobby or that little podcast. It's like, nigga,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
but
you acknowledging my shit, but you gonna call it little?
niggas
It must be
nasty.
something different if you know it.
Right.
Like, come on, man, that shit weird.
Nasty.
Be supportive, man. Support your friends. Even if they aren't your friends, you know these motherfuckers, bro. Niggas know these niggas, man.
Even my biggest philosophy, I always say is like, nigga, if you watch the shit with the sound on mute, I don't care. Just repost
Even if you
some
watch
shit.
this shit for 10 minutes, all it takes to qualify for one view, all it takes is like a minute and 30 of watching. If you watch this shit for a minute and 30 seconds and turn it off, I don't give a fuck.
Or repost my shit. If you repost my shit, somebody who gonna fuck with my shit is
Just
gonna
want
get
to
it.
be bougie, man. Y'all all broke. Y'all all sad. Y'all all hurting in the crib, looking to something to watch at.
Man.
Come on, man. Watch this shit. Support your niggas, man.
With that being said, be sure to subscribe at anchor.fm/TylerBrianHour. Be sure to subscribe to the Patreon. We do that as well. You know, a little as $1, $4, $9, whatever you can afford.
Run up them bands, bro.
Man, if
Hey,
y'all don't run
get
them
that
tips up
$9,
on
bro.
this one- If y'all don't run them fucking tips up on this one, man, y'all are sick as a dog. What platform is this on? Everything.
Everything. Man.
Everything,
Every
Apple Music,
fucking
bro,
platform.
Spotify.
So there's no excuse for you to be like, oh, I didn't catch it. No, nigga, you got it. Turn this bitch on. Let it play. Show a tip. No freaky. Give a tip. All the way, man. Just show love, man. Fucking support these niggas, man.
Yeah, this should be our highest viewed episode, but
Fuck
We
that.
need that
This-
bread,
this
bro.
is the best episode just because it's the best. We just got in here talking about good shit. Don't got nothing to do with me.
and we had to work for it. Too.
These niggas
We
got
had
the
to
platform.
We had to leave and come back. type
Yeah,
shit.
bro. We really on our shit. So
Nah, they really grinding, man. For real, support this shit.
Yeah, man. So be sure to rate it 5
Much love.
stars. See you guys next time. Y'all take care. Bye.